So we have a busy docket. We have a lot of new cases and a lot of arraignments. So the first thing we're going to do are the reviews for people who have court orders to comply with. There's not that many of those. We'll call those first. If you don't get called, please turn off your microphone if you're appearing by teleconference until you're called on. Whoever's talking, please turn off your microphone on teleconference until you're called. If you don't get called for a review and you think you should have been, you need to go check in with the clerk's office to the right as you leave the courtroom so they know you're here. Call the reviews, please.
Garrett A. Childers, Thomas Coe, Tyler Counts, Christopher Dawson, Christopher Hale, Charles Elton.
Garrett Childers is 24221. Disorderly conduct. Okay, you still have community service left to do and fines to pay.
I actually just paid my fines before I came in here. It wouldn't let me pay them online.
Okay, so you did do that. Okay.
And I'm going to get on my community this coming week.
All right. I'll give you another date. If you have it finished up, you don't have to come back.
Okay.
I'll set it for September 26th. If you finish it, you don't have to be here. 9 o'clock, September 26th.
Okay. Have a good one.
Thomas Coe, 23,742, 23,128. Is that focused now? You attended all your sessions? Negative test. Okay, good job. He has community service and fines to pay. Is there any opportunity for him to do community service?
Yes, he just needs to schedule it or tell us when, and we'll
Okay.
make it happen.
He just come in any day, Monday through Saturday.
Okay,
7:30 a.m.
7:30, okay.
And it doesn't matter if it's Mondays or Fridays for your follow-up. Let's make it the 22nd of September. That's a Monday. 9 o'clock. Okay, good job. Tyler Counts, 25,238. Paid his fine.
No, he's turned in 7 hours of community service. He done it at South County Courthouse, that will be accepted.
Okay. And he's got a report from his treatment provider, and it's good. Okay. It's good job on your report and your counseling.
Appreciate it.
So, does it matter to you if it's Mondays or Fridays for your hearing?
It doesn't matter.
We'll make it the 29th, that's a Monday. September 29th, 9 o'clock. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Christopher Dawson, 24,2138. Christopher Dawson
Yes, sir.
is here. Okay. Paid your fines. You've got 4 more days of community service to do. And looks like you have to do the driver intervention program. Have you signed up for that?
I have, and I haven't even had the money to do it, but I had just got a recent job, so one more paycheck, I should be able to pay for it.
Okay, that's something you have to do or I have to give you jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so get that done in your community service and you'll be finished. You are working?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so your follow-up hearings are Mondays and Fridays. What's better for your work schedule?
Monday.
All right, for you, I'm going to go into October because you've already paid your fines and you've got a good report. So let's make it October 6th. October 6th at 9 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Christopher Hale,
Yes, sir.
204087, Christopher Hale. Is it RRS? Okay, it's a good report from RRS, of what you're doing. You still got some community service to do.
Do I have 3 days left? Or
3 is what I'm showing.
okay.
And you still have some fines. Now, you can work, I'll let you work that off too. Are you paying anything on it today?
I left my I left my debit card at home, but when I get paid, I'll just pay an online payment. I'll just pay, I'll pay $30.
Okay.
But, I work, so I can, I was hoping to just pay my fines off of my paycheck after I got community service done, but if I have to, I'll come work still. And is it $50
You
a
can
day?
do both. You can do combinations. Some of
Okay,
work, you don't have to do one or the other.
okay,
You can mix it up. But we'll give you $50 a day credit for every extra day you do
okay.
toward your fine. Okay, this is an older case, so I'm going to set you for September the 19th,
Okay.
9 o'clock.
What day is it on?
That's a Friday.
Okay.
Brandon Helton, 2318, 213585, 213053. All right, Brandon Helton is here. And we got a screen, that's good. You did this morning. And the report from his treatment provider. Okay, and it says you're doing what you need to do.
Your Honor, if I may, last week, he was on Zoom on 8/8 and was ordered to be here today. He had not turned in community service, and he still has not turned it in.
Okay, what do you say about that?
I was seeing if there was any way that I could do it in Pike County, because it's so hard for me to get down here.
Is that where you're living now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I don't know if we got any place in Pike County for you to work. If you can find a legitimate charitable organization, I don't know if the court there, sometimes we work with the courts that have a community service programs, you work for them. But I'm not sure, like Scioto County, I know you can do it at Portsmouth Municipal Court, but I don't know about Pike County if they have a community service program or not.
You think,
So that's
could I go to Scioto
Waverly,
County?
Waverly, or?
Yeah, Waverly.
Okay.
Which I could look into it, and if I can't find nothing up there, then if I have to come down here, I will.
Okay, you gotta get it done. Are you paying anything on your fines?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $45 when I'm done here.
All right, see the clerk and make your payment. I want to see some community service the next time. And you'll be September 19th for your review, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brandon Miller, Reuben Mitchell, John Scott Pfeiffer, Richard Sloan, William Spalding.
Brandon Miller, 23-184. Brandon Miller.
I think he's on Zoom, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, I see Brandon Miller on teleconference. Community service is done. We're working on the fines now. Have you got a payment you're making?
I made a $50 payment yesterday morning.
Okay. And I assume you did that online because those don't show up for a few days?
Yes.
Okay. I'll set your next hearing September 26th, 9 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Reuben Mitchell,
Yes, sir.
133933. And you just have fines to pay. Do you have a payment on your fines?
Yes.
How much are you paying?
I only pay $60.
All right. See the clerk to make your payment. And I'll set you for the 19th of September. September 19th, 9 o'clock is your next hearing. John Scott Pfeiffer.
Yes, Your Honor.
24-216.
Yes, sir.
Fines are paid, you got a couple days community service left. Is that
Yes,
right?
sir. 2 days.
Okay, when can you get that done?
I'm gonna try to knock it out this, between now and my next court date, because I am trying to move, and I know that's gonna be really hard to do being on probation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it done and you can not worry about it anymore. Okay, I'll set your next hearing for September 26th. You get those 2 days done, you don't have to be here. Just confirm it with your probation officer. September 26th, 9 o'clock.
September 26th. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Richard Sloan, 14-630. Richard Sloan is not here. The bench warrant for failure to appear. William Spalding is here, 23-512. Just have to pay off your fines.
Yes,
You
sir.
have a payment on your fine.
Not today, Your Honor. I'll be able to pay on them first next month when I get my check.
Okay? I'll set your next hearing for September the 15th.
What's my balance, Your Honor? I don't know.
I'm showing 245.
Okay.
September 15th, 9 o'clock, and you can do community service and get credit. if
Thank you,
want
Your
to do
Honor.
that. September 15th, 9 o'clock is your next hearing.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to start the arraignments now. So anyone that's got a new case or an old warrant that they want fixed needs to come in the courtroom now. So I'm going to explain the rights of defendants to you as a group, but I'll go over it individually with you when your case is called if you have questions or don't understand. And these are all things you've heard before if you've watched any crime shows. The council in 1960-something U.S. Supreme Court case called Miranda versus Arizona. The Miranda rights, you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed for you if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail. You have a right to make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. There's the rights all defendants have in court. If you enter a guilty plea or a no contest plea, you're waiving those rights. Don't waive your rights if you don't really understand what's happening. If you don't talk to a lawyer, if you don't know what to do, enter a not guilty plea. Not guilty preserves all those rights that I just explained and doesn't waive them. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Dustin Hines, case number TRD 25-1837.
Okay, you're Dustin Hines.
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Hines, it's alleged that on July 27th at 9:45 p.m., Rome Township, you were driving a vehicle while your license was suspended, and they charged you with a first-degree misdemeanor variety of driving under suspension. So the maximum penalty for this is 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand your rights?
I do.
How do you plead?
Well, I was wanting to know if I could have it like pushed out like a month or so because he told me if I could get it took care of. I had no clue what it was over. my license was hemmed up in West Virginia. I got about $1,000 to pay there. And by like the 1st of October, I could have it all cleaned up and like, okay, but,
Okay, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea for you. You're entitled to have a court-appointed lawyer because this is a jailable case. Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
sure,
Are you working?
yeah.
What do you
I work
do?
out of town. So like I work like, I leave out on Sundays and I come back on Thursdays.
Well, okay, what I have to figure out is your gross annual income. Are you paid by the hour? How do you get paid?
Yeah, and
How
I
much
pay
per hour?
child support, all that. I bring home like, after child support,
What are you paid per hour?
$22.50,
Okay. 40 hours a week?
more.
Do you know what your gross income is?
Yeah, about
What?
like $2,200 after child support monthly.
What do you show on your income tax return, annual? That's what I have to determine your.
Oh, I don't know. I just started working out of town first of the year. I haven't got that yet.
Okay. I get, without overtime, you're making 46,000 a year, 47,000 a
Roughly.
year. Okay. How many kids do you have?
Too many. No, I got 3, but I only pay child support on one of them.
So are you supporting the other 2?
Yeah, I got full custody of the other 2.
Okay, because of the number of kids, I'm gonna find you're eligible, otherwise you wouldn't be if you don't. Because you got 3 kids, I'm gonna appoint lawyers for you.
Appreciate that.
Mr. Stratton, we'll get him in here. Need Mr. Stratton in the courtroom, please. Mr. Stratton, this is Dustin Himes, and he has a jailable driving under suspension charge, so I'm going to appoint you to represent him.
All right.
He says he thinks he can get things cured in about a month, so I think we should go at least that far out for the next hearing. I'm looking in October sometime.
Any day except October 13th.
I'm out of town the 20th through the 24th. I won't be in town.
I'm
So
sorry, what days
20th through the 24th.
of
So,
October?
yeah. And if it's a Monday or Friday, like I could let my job know right now, hey, I ain't gonna be out till Tuesday and then
Yeah,
work
we can set it
Tuesday.
before then, so October the 10th,
Okay.
you'll be in town then.
That'll work.
October 10th is your next hearing, it'll be a pretrial at
And
10 o'clock, and he lives out of town, so you may.
I work out of town. I live local. I work out of town.
Oh, well, it had a St. Albans address on here, that's not correct?
No, not now.
What's your current address?
383 Skyview Drive, Huntington, West Virginia, 25177.
did you post bond or not?
I never went to jail.
Okay, all right. And you don't have to sign.
October 10th, he can sign a $500 signature bond. No, I'm not gonna make you go get fingerprinted for driving your.
Okay.
That's a big one. Me too.
All right, thank you, Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Mike Ferris.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Case number CRB 25247.
All right, you're Mike Ferris.
Yes, sir. Michael Ferris.
It looks like you had a hearing July the 18th. So as you weren't here then for a review hearing, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, it looks like you got arrested and posted bond now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your fines are paid, what you owe is community service.
Yes, sir.
You agree with that?
Absolutely.
Do you have an explanation for missing before?
No, I was working and I just totally forgot about it.
Well, you got a rude reminder then, didn't you?
A real bad one.
You got
That's something.
arrested on the warrant.
Yes, Your Honor. That was something I definitely don't ever want to experience.
Yeah. It's a good idea to stay out of jail when possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, now that you've got a bond up, I'll go about a month out, give you another review hearing, Well, it'll actually be a sentencing now that you got a bond up. But I'll give you another hearing to look at your file. If you get it done, you don't have to come back.
What do I need to get done?
5 days of community service.
I can definitely have that done. Or is community service, can I do that every day, or is it only a certain time, or
Any day but Sunday here at the court at 7:30,
7:30 in the morning be here?
including Saturdays.
I'll start tomorrow in the morning.
Okay, that'll be great. Let me give you a date to come back. Hopefully you won't have to come back because you have it all done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go into October. Let's make it October the 10th, and that'll be a sentencing hearing at 10 o'clock. You know what you need to do now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now we'll get it done.
All right, you're finished.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Jessica Leanne Thomas, case number CRB 25499.
And ma'am, you're Jessica Leanne Thomas.
Yes.
You got a complaint filed by the Ohio Department of Public Safety Investigative Unit alleging that on July 30th in Perry Township, you unlawfully did sell, distribute cigarettes or other tobacco products to a person under the age of 21. So that's a 4th degree misdemeanor, carries a maximum penalty of 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you understand the rights you have?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
Can I say something?
No, tell
No?
me what your
Okay.
plea is, then if you plead guilty, then you can say something. If you don't plead guilty,
Okay.
then you need to remain quiet, go talk to a lawyer.
Okay, I'll plead guilty.
Okay, guilty means you're admitting the charge is true. It waives your rights to have a trial, to have a lawyer. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, before you say something, let me read what the citing officer says, and then you can respond to that. You may have something you want to say about that too.
Okay.
Because I've got a report in the file from them, so. Statement of facts. And they don't tell me their name, I don't see anywhere, but it's attached to a report that's in the file called Investigative Arrest Report. On July 30th, 2025, Ohio Investigative Unit agents Elliott, Rouse, and Love were conducting tobacco compliance checks during a project number, and they give some number, at Leo's Carryout, located at 1605 County Road 1, South Point. Agents utilized underage purchaser, age 17, date of birth January 2nd, 2008. The underage purchaser was checked prior to compliance check, equipped with an electronic recording device, provided investigative funds for tobacco purchase. Agent Elliott was assigned to the underage purchaser, and Rouse and Love were backup. At 6:20 p.m., Agent Elliott entered the premises, followed shortly after by the purchaser with a recording device being monitored. The purchaser approached the counter and asked on the duty clerk, identified as Jessica Thomas, for a pack of Newport cigarettes. Thomas retrieved the cigarettes, placed them on the counter. Thomas requested identification, which they provide their state-issued identification. Agent Elliott observed Thomas first visually inspect the identification and return it. Thomas requested $12.25 from the purchaser, which was paid using the issued funds. Thomas returned change to the purchasers, completing the transaction. Purchaser took possession, exited the store. Agent Elliott informed Rouse and Love of the violation. Love and Rouse entered the premises, identified themselves to Thomas, informed her of the violation. Rouse prepared to explain the issue. Thomas assignments to appear in Lawrence County Municipal Court. for a violation of 292702B1, selling and distributing cigarettes or tobacco products to a child. Agents exited the permit premises short time later without incident. All evidence was marked, secured. Evidence photos were taken and digital recordings. Okay, anything you want to say in response to that?
Well, I did check the ID. I read the ID wrong. I thought it said 2004. And I have a video from work from the security where like I turned around and looked at like above our time clock is like the under 20 or like over 21 sign. And we don't have a system at work where like we scan the ID or anything like that. We just look at it and give it back. And I thought I seen 2004 on the ID, so I went ahead and went through with the transaction.
Okay. You came in the middle of this, Mr. Deal. Do you have any input on this?
I haven't seen that particular ticket, but we had some in Ironton Municipal yesterday. And,
okay. So she's saying it was a mistake. So I have to look at the statute. I don't know if there's required to be intent here or not, or if it's some statutes like the speeding statute. It doesn't, because I have people come in and say, well, my speedometer was wrong or whatever. It doesn't matter on this because it's a safety statute. It's for, you know, it's to keep people safe. It doesn't matter if you know or don't know that you're speeding. You're still guilty, even if you don't intend to speed. I'm not sure about this one, if there has to be intent. So
what's the statute?
It's, I've got the number here on the citation. 292702B1.
Your Honor, it's put in the computer as 2935.081.
Well,
Two statutes in there, or is that wrong?
I'm looking at the citation, it says 292702B1. So it was entered incorrectly, it looks like. Or either it was entered incorrectly or they cited the wrong statute. What's the statute? I haven't looked at the statute, Mr.
The statute is titled illegal distribution of or permitting children to use cigarettes or other tobacco alternative nicotine products. So I don't know if there's a separate one for, in the case of a store clerk or...
The 2935.081 comes up in the computer as selling cigarettes to a minor.
Well, the citation is not that. It's 20. It should be amended, and that's the wrong statute in the computer.
I think it's just a typo error. Could you repeat that and I'll change it?
It's well.
Distributor, wholesaler, retailer.
This is. I think where they picked this up. This is where the agent signed this. The complaint, it says, peace officer authorized to administer oaths pursuant to ORC 2935.081. But the actual statute that's alleged to be violated was 292702B1. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, Ms. Thomas, I'm going to take your plea under advisement. I'll look at the statute. This is like technical legal stuff, so. But that's important. We have a system of justice. We're following the rules.
Yes, sir.
So there are certain statutes like where it's really important what the intent is. Like if you're driving down the street playing with your radio and go left to center and hit and kill somebody, that's not murder. It's going to be something less than murder because you didn't intend to do it. If you take a gun out and purposely kill somebody with the gun, that's murder because you intended to do that. In our system, which came from England, intent was really important. So I don't know if this, under this statute, they have to show you intended to do this, or if it just, whether you accidentally or negligently did it is enough. So I'm going to take it under advisement, research and see what's required, and then I'll issue a written decision as to what should happen, and then I'll probably set another let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and give you another day when you have to come back, because you'll either have a fine and court costs or the case will be dismissed. But if it's gonna be dismissed totally, you won't have to come back. But the state may wanna, they may wanna say, well, we think we've got evidence of intent, so. So I'll take it under advisement, I'll issue a written decision, and it may set another date, but I'm gonna go ahead and set one now. I'll set it as a sentencing hearing. Let's do it the 15th. Does it matter what day of the week? It's gonna be Mondays or Fridays?
Monday would be better.
Okay, that's what I was gonna do. September 15th is a Monday. Set it as a sentencing.
And Your Honor, going forward, if we get more of these, does the prosecutor want us to do them on the complaint that's presented by the investigative unit, or do you want to do them?
Well, the one that's presented by the investigative unit is fine. I guess what I want to do is get a copy of it so I'll be prepared to talk about it when it's called up.
Yeah, they came in and filed on their own. I know some agencies, you want them to present it to the prosecutor's office first before, and then you file the complaint, but they brought it in to the clerk's office and wanted to file it.
Yeah, and even if they do file it, it's better if I know about it before it's called up for an arraignment.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to let you sign a $500 signature bond. What that means, you just sign a piece of paper that says, I promise to come to court when I'm ordered to. If I don't show up, I'll owe $500 for not showing up. So just come to court. You don't have to worry about paying any money for the bond. You have any questions, ma'am?
I don't think so. Can you change my address because I moved?
Yes.
Okay.
What is your correct address?
1173 County Road 1, Lot 24, South Point, Ohio.
Okay, we've got it down. Okay, you'll get something from the court, but if you don't, otherwise, you need to be here as of now on the 15th.
Okay.
You should get something in writing from the court before then.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Craig Adkins, case number TRC 25, 2014, A to B.
Sir, are you Craig Atkins?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Atkins, the state's alleging that on August the 10th at 7:50 p.m. in Rome Township, you were operating a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol. The state's alleging that they gave you a breath test and you tested 10. I'm going to round it off a little bit. 10 on the breath test. The per se level under Ohio law is 8. And what that means is if the state, and it's a big if, they have to show compliance with the rules for giving the test, there can be a presumption that you were impaired if you test 8 or higher. And they say you tested 10. It's also alleging that this would be your first conviction if you got convicted. On a first offense, the maximum you face is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. That's the most the court can do legally. There is a minimum, so the least I can do, if you're found guilty, is give you 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. Do you understand that's called operating a vehicle intoxicated? Do you understand that charge?
Yes.
Then you've got a speeding charge. So last year you were driving 67 in a 55 zone. That's not jailable. The maximum penalty is $150 fine for that. So those are the 2 charges. Do you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead?
No contest.
If you enter a no contest plea, what you're telling me is, I'm not admitting I'm guilty, but I'm not denying it either, and I'm agreeing that you can find me guilty if you look at the evidence the state says it has, and you believe that's legally sufficient for a conviction. And you're doing that without a trial, without talking to a lawyer.
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. I'll accept your no contest plea. Do you have a report on this, Mr. Wood?
I do, Your Honor. This is from Trooper Elliott of the Ohio Highway Patrol. August 10th, 2025, I was on patrol in my marked Ohio State Highway Patrol cruiser on State Route 7 traveling southbound. I observed a motorcycle at a higher rate of speed and checked the vehicle's speed at 67 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. I then turned around and activated my overhead emergency lights to conduct a traffic stop on the motorcycle. The driver was later identified as Craig Atkins. Once I made contact with Atkins, I observed the strong odor of an alcoholic beverage coming off of Atkins. Atkins asked me if he could smoke a cigarette, and it appeared as if he was trying to create distance between me and him. I asked Atkins how much he had to drink today, and he told me he had one alcoholic beverage. When Atkins took his sunglasses off, I observed watery and bloodshot eyes. I then asked Atkins if he would go through some standardized field sobriety tests to make sure he was okay to drive, and he agreed to do them. Once Atkins agreed to do the standardized field sobriety test, I asked some pre-medical check questions. I asked Atkins if he had any head, back, neck, or knee issues, and he told me he did not. I then asked if he was on any medications or wore contacts or glasses, and he said no to that as well. I had Atkins stand with his, this is the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. I had Atkins stand with his feet parallel together and interlace his fingers and place them under his chin. I then did my pre-medical check. Once I did that check, I went into lack of smooth pursuit where 2 clues were observed. I then conducted distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation, and 2 clues were observed. The final horizontal gaze nystagmus test was onset nystagmus prior to 45 degrees, and 2 clues were observed as well. I then proceeded to do vertical gaze nystagmus. While administering that test, vertical gaze nystagmus was not present. Walk and turn, I had Atkins get into the instruction position while I demonstrated this test. While I was demonstrating this test, the first clue I observed was moves feet to keep balance while listening to instructions. Once this test was demonstrated, I had Atkins begin the test. Once Atkins began the test, the clues I observed was loss of balance while turning and turns incorrectly, raises arms above 6 inches. One-leg stand. Once this test was demonstrated, I had Atkins begin the test. Once this test was demonstrated, the clues observed was foot down and sways while balancing. I then placed Atkins under arrest for a suspected OVI and advised him of his Miranda rights. I then did a search of Atkins' person and placed him in the rear of my patrol car. While I was transporting Atkins to the Ironton Highway Patrol, I asked Atkins how often he drinks, and he told me he drinks every day and every night before bed. A BMV 2255 form was read and witnessed. Atkins agreed to provide a breath sample. Breath sample provided was 0.03 grams per 210 liters.
All right, Mr. Atkins, do you have any statement or explanation you wish to make? You're not required to.
No, Your Honor.
I've got a Parkerville address for you, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, on the first offense OVI, it is over the first A level, and I'll make a finding based on the officer's statements.
Yes.
And I'll make the finding of guilty on your no contest plea. There's a $450 fine. It's near the minimum, but not exactly the minimum. Order you to pay the court costs, $125. You'll get a copy. She's typing it up. I'm saying it.
Okay.
You don't have to make notes. You'll get a copy of the judgment entry as well. Says what your sentence is.
Yes.
You'll get a copy of it before you leave today. You're going to get a license suspension for 6 months, and that started the date of the incident. You did have insurance, so I can give, there's 2 types of permits I can give you. I can give you a limited driving privileges, which means you can drive for certain, like employment, certain things I would allow you to drive minimally. Or I can give you unlimited driving privileges, but to do that, since it's an alcohol law, you have to place what people commonly call the blow and go device on a vehicle, and that's the only one you can operate. So do you want the limited driving privileges, or do you want to place, you have to pay?
The limited is fine.
Okay. So I'll give you limited driving privileges for work, community service, you'll have community service to do.
Yes.
To go to the DIP school, driver intervention program school, that'll be a part of your sentence, and to come to court hearings. Anything else that is like an emergent need to drive?
I take care of 2 older people's grass.
Well, that'll be part of working.
Okay.
You get paid for doing that? Or?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Here's the thing on that. Or is that here locally in this area?
Yes.
Okay. You won't have too much trouble locally. I have had some people, particularly in Kentucky, that, because I'm going to give you a piece of paper, for me it says, yeah, this guy's license suspension, but he's got a right to drive for these reasons.
Right.
The only place we've ever had trouble was in Kentucky. They said, well, I don't care what that judge says, you're suspended.
I understand.
So, here's the thing, the best thing to do, don't get stopped.
Yes.
Use your
Do
turn
laws.
signal. Don't give the officers reason to stop you, it's not that hard. Just obey all the traffic laws, and you won't get pulled over usually.
Yes.
When you get pulled over, you got a lot of explaining to do.
I understand.
That's not to get in that situation. Okay, so you got 5 days of community service to do.
Okay.
We've got a community service program here. You can work any day but Sunday here at the court at 7:30, even Saturdays.
I'll start it next week.
Okay. And you got that, and you got to go to the driver intervention program. I either got to make you go to jail or go to that. You would rather go to the 3-day driver intervention than go to jail.
Yeah, we've done checked on it. Yes.
Okay. Get that done. You don't have to go, there is one here in Orange County. You don't have to go to that one. You can go to any one that's approved by the state of Ohio.
Yes.
And there's some cheaper ones out there than the one here.
Okay.
On the speed offense, I'll impose a $40 fine.
All right. Thank you.
So, you have to talk, your probation officer his office is to the left as you leave the courtroom on the west side of the building. There's the counter on the right side is the clerk's office, on the left is probation. Go check in with probation, he'll give you a copy of the judgment entry that has all that stuff in it. If you lose it, or don't remember what you're supposed to do, it's on, we have a website. Your name is in there with your record, or the clerks, you can call in.
Yes.
Well, I lost my judgment entry, I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I just didn't do anything. That's not a good reason, because you can get the information. Just call the court or check on it online. I'll set your review hearing for February the 20th, so that's way out there, 6 months. Give you plenty of time to get it done. If you do get it done, you don't have to show up.
Okay.
If you don't have it done, you got to show up and explain why you didn't get it done and ask for more time.
Yes.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, go, Mr. Major is the name of the guy that's your probation officer, go check in with him. You're free to leave after that.
State of Ohio versus Robert A. Hill, case number TRG 24335.
Okay, you're Robert Hill, and it looks like you missed a hearing previously on June 6th and got a warrant and got arrested on the warrant. Is that
Yes,
all
sir.
right? You admit missing the hearing? Or
Yeah, I got 3 days community service to do.
And looks like there's still some, there's some costs now, $100.
Yeah,
still
but
owed.
I paid all my fines off, but now I gotta start over again from where I'm missing.
Yeah, okay.
I got in a motorcycle wreck and had to be life flighted and everything else, broke my collarbone and stuff. And
Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, well now you've got a bond up, so I'm going to put you on the sentencing docket for that, but it's the same thing. I'm just going to check on you periodically to make sure you're getting this done. If you don't show up now, what's going to happen is when I issue a warrant with the bond up, the bail bondsman doesn't want to have to pay the bond, so he's going to come snatch you up.
Yeah.
It's not going to lay there, like the sheriff is not going to run. I hate to tell people this, but it's the truth. If I issue a warrant for failure to appear, the sheriff's not going to immediately run and get you, but the bail bondsman is. because he didn't want to pay any money. The sheriff doesn't have to pay us any money if you don't show up.
Yeah.
The ombudsman does, and he doesn't want to pay money.
The last time in this court, he called me and told me that I needed to come in, and I didn't hear nothing from him. I just thought, I mean,
In this case, no news was not good news. No
yeah,
news was bad.
that's how it
news.
usually goes, no news, bad news. But
Just
got
gotta
pulled
take care
over
of it.
Sunday and ended up in Surrey County Jail, and
Oh, okay, you're the one that was inside of town.
yeah, bonded out Tuesday, because they was trying to get you guys to come pick me up, but Lawrence County wouldn't come.
Sheriff
get me.
didn't want to go down there and get you.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah. I
So
sat
they
there.
released you from the jail in Portsmouth, or is that how you?
Yeah, after I bonded out through Sowards,
Okay.
finally got out almost 4 o'clock that evening, Tuesday evening.
All right, so I'm going to set it for September the 19th. As your next hearing will be a sentencing. Get it done before then, you don't have to come back. I'm showing you $100 and 3 days community service.
I'll get taken care of.
Thank too. Okay, you know what you need to do.
Yep, pay the $100 fine now and do 3 days community service.
Get that done before September 19th, and you don't have to come back.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Can I come down here on Saturdays and do that?
Yes.
All right,
Any day but Sunday, we've got community service here.
all right,
Or a holiday. If it's a holiday, we won't have community service.
all right, I appreciate you, and sorry for all the inconvenience.
That's why I'm here, inconvenience.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Earl Carter, case number TRC 25-1974, A and B.
Sir, are you Earl Ray Carter?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Carter, it's alleged that on August the 12th at 12:11 a.m. in Perry Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of either alcohol, drugs, or some combination of those two things. And the state's alleging you did submit to a urine sample, or give them a urine sample. Those get sent off to a lab for testing, and it takes too long to get them back, but it's 9 or 10 weeks before we ever get the results back, so I don't have any results today. It's alleged to be your first offense. So on our first offense, the maximum is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. There is a minimum. I can't go below 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension if you're found guilty. Do you understand that charge and the possible penalties?
Yes, sir.
Then the other charge you have is failure to display plates. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand the 2 charges filed against you?
Yes, sir, but I'm driving the car and it's got plates on it, and it's had plates on it since.
You know what, sometimes they make mistakes, it may not be true, I'm just telling you what's alleged.
Okay, I want to plead not guilty, sir.
That's what's alleged. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll enter a not guilty plea for you.
Thank you, sir.
Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
No, sir.
You don't have any income?
Yeah, I get Social Security.
That's your only income?
Yes, sir.
I'll appoint Roger Smith to represent you. He's here, so we'll get him in the courtroom. Mr. Smith, this is Earl Carter. It's a first offense OBI with a urine screen, so it's going to be a while before we'll have those results back. So I'm looking at maybe 8 or 9 weeks out before we come back. The eighth week is the 10th, the 9th week is the 17th of October.
Far enough that this should be okay. Let's see. I can do, yeah, Friday, the 17th of October.
Yeah, is that good for you?
That is good for me, Judge, yes.
Okay, October 17 will be the next hearing. It'll be a pretrial 10 o'clock. Mr. Carter can sign a $1,000 signature bond. Not guilty pleas in it. He needs to be fingerprinted, yes. He'll need to go also as a condition of bond to the jail and get fingerprinted. Mr. Cooper's going to bring you a form that you'll have to take with you to the jail for the fingerprint.
Just wait on me in the lobby, I'll bring you a copy of this.
State of Ohio versus Martinez Fernando, Case number TRC 25, 2018, A and B.
Oh, this is the new one. We've got cards.
Sir, are you Martinez Fernando?
Yeah.
Mr. Fernando, it's alleged on August the 9th at 1:40 p.m. in Fayette Township that you were driving a vehicle under the influence of alcohol and took a breath test for alcohol and tested 11 on the breath test. And it's alleged to be your first offense. 11 is over the per se level of 8. The Ohio law and most states, I think now, if you test 8 or higher and the state shows compliance with the rules for giving the test, there can be a presumption that you were impaired. Do you understand that?
Sir, I don't know speak English.
All right, hablo español.
Sí.
Is there anyone with you that can translate? Do you have anyone with you? Is there anyone with Mr. Fernando? All right, and would you identify yourself? Yeah. Can you speak English? Habla English? Habla English? Well, look, I can get a translator if you want, but I'll have to get it on the phone. It's going to be a while. So maybe that's what we should do. So just have a seat. We'll recall him. We have to call the Ohio Supreme Court and get a translator on the phone. We can do it that way. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay. We'll do that. I'll recall it once we get a translator on the line. So don't leave the court. We'll recall the case. So somebody in the clerk's, when you let the clerk's office know that you need to get a hold of someone to translate.
State of Ohio versus Rosemary Jingle.
You can have a seat.
Case number TRD 25-1921.
Ma'am, are you Rosemary Jingle?
Yes.
Ms. Jingle, it's alleged that on August the 6th at 2:44 p.m. in Perry Township, you were driving a vehicle under some sort of alcohol-related suspension or substance use suspension. It's under Ohio Revised Code 451014. So that's a specific section under the driving under suspension statute. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, and it carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. But unlike the other parts of the statute, it does have a minimum penalty. Most don't have a minimum penalty. This one has a minimum penalty. If you're found guilty, I'm required to give you at least 3 days in jail and a $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
I do.
Do you understand your rights?
I do.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
I had the suspension I guess I want to say not guilty because I had, the suspension was with limitations, I guess.
Okay. I'm looking at the report from the Ohio B&B. It looks like it was from Delaware Municipal Court.
Yes.
It was in effect from January 4th, 25 to January 4th, 26. Okay, I'll enter a not guilty plea for you. Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, I had a court-appointed lawyer in Delaware.
All right. Do you have any income now?
Social Security.
That's your only income?
Right.
Is Mr. Morford?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to appoint Mr. Morford to represent you.
I gave him my, I had limitations on my suspension, so.
Well, as I said before, they may not be right. There's not a presumption of guilt just because you get charged. But I have to tell you what the allegations are. All right, Mr. Morford, this is Ms. Jingle. She apparently has some sort of suspension over an OBI out of Delaware County. She believes, from what she has said, that she was within her rights to drive at the time. So she's cited for driving under the OBI suspension. I'm going to appoint you to represent her. She can sign a $1,000 signature bond. And I'm looking, the set cases in September. The 5th is pretty full up, but other than that, pretty much any date in September is open.
Or does she need fingerprinted here, bond?
She will, I would say, since it's mandatory jail sentence.
Wait on me, I'll turn up. What's that? Wait on me in the lobby and I'll bring you a copy of this.
Yeah, I'm going to require you to go get fingerprinted too. So you were not fingerprinted on this charge, you'll be required to get fingerprinted as a condition of your bond. You have to go to the sheriff's office to do that. What's your schedule, Mr. Morford?
Judge, what do you look like on the 12th?
I am fingerprinted in your system, probably.
You have to do it on this.
Yeah, they want it on every case now. That's from the Ohio Attorney General's office. So, September the 12th. I'll set the pre-trial at 10 o'clock. Talk with Mr. Morford about this. Be back here September the 12th. Go to the sheriff's office, get fingerprinted. That's across from the courthouse in Ironton, where the sheriff's office is located.
That's where I was this morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Sarah Baumgartner, case number TRC 25-2021, A and B. Sarah Baumgartner.
All right, Ms. Baumgartner is on teleconference. All right, Ms. Baumgartner, it's alleged that on August the 11th at 8:16 p.m., Fayette Township, you were operating a vehicle while intoxicated and refused to take tests. It is alleged to be your first offense, so the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimum penalty is 3 days in treatment, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. The state's also alleging that you were operating your vehicle at a speed that would not allow you to stop and ensure clear distance ahead. That's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yeah, I do understand. They seem different than what was explained to me.
Well, what counts is what gets filed with the court. So this is what's been filed with the court. Operating a vehicle intoxicated, failure to maintain a sure clear distance ahead.
I didn't hear that last part.
You have 2 charges, operating a vehicle intoxicated, failure to maintain a sure clear distance ahead. Those are the 2 charges. You understand that?
You did that. No, I'm sorry for telling them or Zoom or whatever. I can't clearly understand. You said 2 charges again.
Operating a vehicle intoxicated and failure to maintain a sure clear distance ahead.
Failure to maintain a what clear?
You ran into something. That's what it means. It means you're supposed to keep a clear distance ahead. So if somebody stops in front of you, you don't hit them.
Yeah.
From looking at the report, there was a crash, and it looks like you rear-ended somebody. That's what they typically file if you rear-end another vehicle. So that's what you're charged with.
Okay. So yeah, I need an attorney.
All right, I enter a not guilty plea. Is there a reason you couldn't be here in person today?
Yes, I'm in treatment, and I told the officer that I would test the treatment the very next day, and I also told them that's why I told them that I would be more than willing to give them a chemical test, a pee test, but that since I had used the day prior, that would be in my urine.
What treatment facility are you in?
What is it?
what's the name of the treatment facility where you're located?
It's Pyramid. It's Pyramid. I'm up in, oh gosh, where are we? Kernville, I say, Kernville, West Virginia. I have my guys' name here with me.
It's called Pyramid?
Yeah.
And
Pyramid Healthcare,
where's that located?
3094 Charlestown Road, Kernville, West Virginia.
Kernersville. What county is that in?
Berkeley.
Okay.
Eastern Panhandle.
You're quite a distance away.
Yeah, I live in Huntington, so I had already said to come here, clear, obviously prior to the whole incident. And there are just a lot of unfair things about how that meeting went.
Okay, well, let me caution you, whatever you say is on the record here, so, you know, you have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, they can be used against you. I'm going to appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you.
Okay.
He's here, we'll get him in the courtroom.
Does Mr. Stratton have an email on my case name to reply to him?
I'm sure he does. Mr. Stratton, this is Sarah Baumgartner. She has an OBI and a shoot clear distance ahead charge filed against her as a first offense. She's in a treatment facility that she just started in Kernersville, West Virginia, which is in Berkeley County. The name of the facility is Pyramid Healthcare. Do you have a phone number where you can be reached, Ms. Baumgartner, there at the facility?
What county was that in?
Berkeley County.
Berkeley.
Yes. 304 306 9594. And I'm in here for default, so depending on when you call, I'll also let you provide my phone number.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, 304 412 7909.
So when do you think you'll be leaving this treatment facility?
I'm scheduled to leave on Monday.
Okay. And is this 611 Wetzel Court, Huntington? Is that the right address for you?
That's correct.
All right, I'm going to let you sign a $1,000 signature bond. You can do that at the next hearing. And I'm setting hearings in September, the best, well, any day but the 5th of September currently. What's your schedule?
There's 3 Mondays I'm not available in September, the 15th, 22nd, and the 29th.
But the 12th, which is a Friday, you're good?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Baumgartner, I'm going to set your hearing for September the 12th. You'll be at 10 a.m. as a pretrial. You have to be at the court in person then. The court is located on County Road 1 in Chesapeake, which is right across the river from Huntington. You'll need to come here in person. If you cross the downtown 6th Street Bridge and make a left at the first light, that's County Road 1. It's about a mile and a quarter maybe from that light to the court. So you need to be here then. You also wanted Mr. Stratton, you want to give her an email?
I'll call her with that, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to call you and give you the other contact information.
Yes.
All right, not guilty plea is entered. Next hearing, September 12th, 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Stratton, when should I hear from you, think?
Are you getting out on Monday? You say you're getting out treatment on Monday, right?
Yes.
You can call me Tuesday from that cell phone number that you just gave.
Do you have a number that I can call you at?
I don't think you gave her a number.
Yeah, 740
Yes.
250 1335. 1335?
1335,
Yes.
740-250-1335?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And also, can we please get an email, my case manager would like that so that we can, he can send over to you documentation that I've been here.
Yeah, I will call down there and give you the email here in a minute.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'll have ample time to meet with you to discuss, like, because even the charges.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go on. You can talk to him off the record. We've got about 50 people sitting here listening.
I'll go call him right now.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, real quick, can I get this?
No, you can't, ma'am, that's it, you're done. Talk to him off the record. You're holding up the whole court.
State of Ohio versus Misty D. Shaver, case number TRC 173465, ABCD and E.
And you're Misty Schaefer.
Yes.
It's alleged that you missed a hearing on August the 1st.
Yeah, I thought it was today. I was completely wrong. I was at Lone Star all day that day, getting services set up and getting signing releases so they can send you my drug screens and a letter stating that.
And you have a bond up now, right? Is that?
Huh?
You have a bond up. You posted a bond before?
No, I was just coming in for reviews. They issued a warrant that day. I called.
Yeah, you posted a bond back in September, so it should
Yeah.
be sentencing docket.
Yeah.
If I may, I have a note that Misty Shaver was ordered on 7/18 to be here 7/19 for community service. She was not here.
My car broke down that day. But I am able to get back and forth now.
You haven't done anything on your case.
I haven't been able to. I lost a job in a psychiatric unit for a while, but I am back to working now, and I can start paying all my fines and things now.
Okay, why did you come in today? Did the bail bondsman get out?
No, I called the courthouse. Something told me to call the courthouse to make sure of my court date, and that's when they told me that I had a warrant out, that my court date was actually on the 1st instead of today.
That's correct. Okay. Can you pay anything on your fine today?
No, I cannot. I can next week.
I'll set your next hearing for September the 15th.
I could probably have it paid off by then.
Okay, that'll be good. And it'll be a sentencing hearing.
I think she posted a bond before she was sentenced on this, when she was arrested in warrant in 2024.
Oh.
Then she was sentenced in 2025. She hasn't been arrested on a bench warrant since then.
No, I haven't been in any trouble.
Well, there was it was first set for sentencing on December 23rd, let's see. You're right, it was in September, okay. I'll set it on the review hearing docket for September the 15th at 9 o'clock. Write that down, September 15th, 9 o'clock is the next one.
Sorry, I noticed there's so much question.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Thanks for pointing it out.
Thank you, Judge Hubbard.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Anna Schaefer, case number CRB 24549 A and B, CRA 23442, CRB 23443 A and B.
All right, Anna Schaefer is at Lawrence County Recovery. Sober living, good screens, doing counseling. And Mr. Smith was your lawyer. So it looks like you've been out of pocket for a while with the court, about almost a year, it looks like. So let's get Mr. Smith here. You may want the court's files, and she's
Yes, Judge.
She's in treatment with Lawrence County Recovery. I put that report on top in the file. She had a hearing that she missed about a year ago, so 2 cases. So when you're ready, let the bail know.
State of Ohio versus Buddy L. Hardy, case number TRC 23532, ABC and D, CRB 23287, CRB 22600, TRC 1870, CRA 1864.
Marty is here.
Yeah, he needs that. There's an excuse and some reports and drug screens, things like that.
Okay, got a report from Valley Health where it looks like you started some treatment there the same date you had a hearing. Okay. All right, I'll excuse your non-appearance. You came in pretty soon after. Can you do anything on your cases, or?
I paid 20 on my fine this morning.
Okay.
I've been trying to do community service, man.
He has done a lot of community service, you know.
Okay. All right, I'll take your word on that. I won't issue a warrant. One hadn't been issued yet anyway.
Thank you.
And set your next hearing for September 15th.
Thank you, sir.
At 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
All right. Keep doing your counseling that you started with Valley Health.
Yes, sir. You can keep those if you need.
I'm sorry?
Those reports, you can keep if you need.
It's in your file.
All right.
State of Ohio versus Jared Stover, case number CRB 25501.
Sir, are you Jared Stover?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stover, it's alleged that Rome Township on August the 12th, you knowingly caused Kyle Coleman to believe you would cause him serious physical harm to his person or property. That's the charges filed as aggravated menacing. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty for that is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge? Yes?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
No, I'll get one.
How much? Well, I'm not setting any cases till September anyway. Is that enough time for you to get a lawyer?
Yes.
Other than the 5th, I'm going to keep, that one's pretty full. Open. Does it matter to you if it's Mondays or Fridays for your hearing?
Fridays are better for me.
Okay. Let's set it for the 19th.
Okay.
That's a Friday. September the 19th will be your next hearing. It'll be a pre-trial at 10 o'clock. Okay.
It's just a review.
Okay, let's move those to the 19th. I'm going to put all your cases on the 19th.
Okay.
You had a review hearing?
Yes.
I think it was the 26th, we'll move it to the 19th. You can sign $1,000 signature bonds or protection order requested?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a bond up, okay, we don't need, he's got a bond up. Did you ever go to jail? Did you get fingerprinted?
Yes.
Okay. Protection order requested?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any problem for you to stay away from Kyle Coleman?
No, not at all.
Okay, so I'm ordering that, you stay away, don't contact him, don't go around him, don't post anything about it. And they're preparing an order to that effect, called a protection order. Have you sign it and then wait for Mr. Cooper to bring you a copy of it. And take it to your lawyer. Any questions, Mr. Stover?
No, Your Honor.
The plea is entered for you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Caitlin Allman, case number CRB 25500. Caitlin Allman.
All right, Caitlin Allman was cited to be in court today.
Are you Caitlin on?
All right, and you come up to the Table to your right. And you're Caitlin Allman.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Allman, the state's filed a charge against you alleging that on August the 13th this year, you purposely deprived acquired property without their consent. That's a theft offense, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. You understand these charges?
Yes, sir.
You understand the rights you have?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead with this charge?
Guilty.
Guilty means you're admitting it's true. By doing that, you waive the right to have a trial and have a lawyer. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to accept your guilty plea, but before I sentence you, I'm going to order you to go to the urine screen because a big percentage of people I get shoplifting have substance use issues. So I want to find that out. That's correct. So go out to the probation office. They'll direct you to get a urine screen. After I get the results, you'll come back, I'll send you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Cheryl Carrico at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number TRD 182577 A and B, CRB 15170 A and B, CRB 13114.
Okay, well, let's go on to what we can do here. Okay. All right, so we got Ms. Carrico up now. Are you Ms. Cheryl Carrico?
Yes, sir.
You can hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm Judge Capper, I think you know. It looks like you had a warrant issued for failure to appear back in May of '24, and there are several files. Let's go. I've got 13114 was a theft offense. We've got 15170 was a theft offense, and 182577 was a driving under suspension. It's alleged that you missed a hearing on May 2nd of 2024, and a warrant got issued then. Do you understand that allegation?
Yes, sir.
Do you admit or deny you missed your hearing?
I admit, sir.
Do you have an explanation for this?
I don't, sir.
Are you still living in Ironton?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a substance use issue?
I was.
Have you been to treatment?
Huh?
Have you had treatment?
Yeah, I committed, you sent me to, Lawrence County, or, OBP, legal.
Okay. Now see, we did some urine screens before. I'm going to work you take the urine screen there to jail. Let's see what it shows. And then after I get the results, we'll come back and decide what we're going to do on your case. Go do a urine screen there at the jail, and I'll have you back on the camera.
Your Honor, we'll have a little pause with the jail because we have the interpreter on the line.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that.
State of Ohio versus Martinez Fernando. Martinez Fernando. Case number TRC 25-2018 A and B.
All right, it's my understanding there's on the line, on the telephone line, a interpreter, Spanish interpreter assigned by the Ohio Supreme Court. Is that correct? And can you identify yourself? Can you give us your name, please?
Yes, my name is Gonzalo, 385-834 for Spanish.
All right, I have Mr. Fernando here. He's charged with driving without a license and operating a vehicle intoxicated. Could you tell him that, please?
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, soy un intérprete en español para esta llamada. Muy bien, señor. Entonces está el día de hoy aquí acusado de conducir sin licencia y operar un vehículo en estado de ebriedad.
Sí.
Please tell him it's alleged this happened on August the 9th of this year at 1:40 p.m. here in Lawrence County.
Ok, todo esto ocurrió el día 9 de agosto de este año a las 1:40 p.m. aquí en el condado de Lawrence.
Sí.
Ask him if he wants a lawyer appointed to represent him.
¿Quiere usted que se le designe un abogado para que le represente?
Sí, está bien.
I don't think
Yes. Sí, está bien.
He said yes, okay.
Yes, okay.
Ask him if he has a job.
¿Tiene usted empleo?
Sí.
What does he do?
The roofing.
¿De qué se dedica?
Roofing.
Is he paid by the hour?
¿Se le paga por hora?
No, por día. Por días.
By days.
By days. How much is he paid per day?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I couldn't hear you.
Can you ask him how much he's paid per day?
¿Cuánto se le paga al día?
No, 200 o 300 variando los días. 200 o 300 porque a veces van variando los días.
200 or 300 because the days may vary.
200 to 300 a day, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm not going to appoint a lawyer for him then because he makes too much money.
No voy entonces a poder designar un abogado tribunal porque gana demasiado dinero.
Okay.
He can hire a lawyer himself.
Puedo representarme solo.
The audio is very low for both parties. I'm having a hard time hearing.
You need to speak up louder.
Puedo representarme solo.
Can I represent myself?
Can I represent myself?
Yes, but you'll have a fool for a client.
Hello?
Sí.
Not recommended. Well, I haven't asked him. What plea does he wish to? What plea does he wish to enter to these charges?
¿Qué declaratoria de esta manera quisiera declararse por estos cargos?
Disculpe, ¿cómo digo?
Can you repeat that? What you mean?
Can you ask him which plea he wishes to plead to these charges?
Quisiera preguntarle qué declaración desea presentar, de qué manera se quiere declarar ante estos cargos.
Sí, estuve manejando sin licencia y el alcohol, pues yo creo que sí soy culpable, se podría decir, pero ¿de qué manera puedo arreglar esto? ¿Si sería una multa o cómo sería?
Podría ser un driving without license and drinking. I think well, yeah, guilty, but how can I fix this? Or it will be like with a fine, or how can we fix it?
You can't fix it, you just have to accept what the court gives. There's no fixing.
No, como que puedo arreglarlo, tiene que hacer lo que la tribunal le indique, no hay un arreglo.
Ok, sí, está bien.
Does he want to enter a guilty plea or does he want a not guilty plea? I'm not clear.
¿Quiere usted entonces declararse culpable o no culpable? No tengo claro cuál sería su declaratoria.
Pues sí, soy culpable.
Guilty? All right. This is gonna take a while to do the sentencing by translating this, so I'm gonna can we get a number where we can call back, and I'm gonna put it at the end of the docket, not make all these people sit here a half an hour while we translate the report from the officer. Okay, can you tell me I'm gonna make him wait to the end of the docket to get sentenced?
Which one do you want me to translate to him, sir? Sorry, the audio is not very good.
Yes, can you tell him he's gonna have to wait till the end of the docket to be sentenced?
Ok, mire, va a tener que esperar al final del expediente para que se le pueda ser sentenciado.
Tell him he's ordered not to leave the courthouse.
Your Honor,
Yes,
are you going to have the translator translate the entire report?
I guess.
Well, what I was thinking is if we could fax the translator a copy of the report, then I wouldn't have to read it and then have him translate it. He could.
I was gonna read it and have him translate.
Did you tell him not to leave the court?
¿Pudiera también decirle no abandone el tribunal, por favor?
All right, the case will be recalled. We'll call back to the translating services when we get to that point. The sentence.
State of Ohio versus Lori Goodman at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRB 25-496 A and B.
Are you representing Lori Goodman?
Judge, I have a file on her.
Okay, these are new charges. Okay, she has some new charges, and she did have a pretrial today, but she has a new charge too. So
I have her on 24 CRB 431.
Yes,
I believe that would be the older case.
yes. She's got some new charges. Ma'am, are you Lori Goodman?
Yes, sir.
All right, you've got new charges, so I'm going to go ahead and arraign you on that. Mr. Morford is here representing you on the old charges that are pending.
Okay.
The new charge alleges 496A that on August the 1st, in Fayette Township, you purposely tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. It's a first-degree misdemeanor theft offense. Maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. 496B alleges that you trespassed on the premises of Walmart without their consent on August 1st. That's a fourth-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Mr. Morford, you're representing her on old charges, and that's a theft also.
Yes.
So I'm going to appoint you to represent her. I'll enter a not guilty plea on this, at least at this point. I'll let you talk with her, but at this point, I'm going to set a bond of $1,500 cash or surety. Set the next hearing. Are you available the 22nd? Next Friday?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
I'll set it for August 22nd. It's pretrial at 10 o'clock on both cases.
Ms. Goodman, I will call you probably later today or Monday and go through these with you.
On that 1,500, does that mean $150 bond?
That's up to the bail bondsman, but typically it's 10%, but that's between you and the bail bondsman.
Okay.
You want bail bondsman to contact you?
Possibly, or my fiance sitting there in the courtroom.
can get Mr. Sauer's number from just about any of the court staff.
I'll hook them up, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jason Hara, case number CRA 25427, CRB 25428, A and B, and CRB 25429, A, B, and C. Charles Hutchinson is on deck.
This is actually on the docket for today, and it's Mr. Smith's case. It's not an arraignment. Mr. Smith's case. Pre-trial and preliminary hearing. It looks like he initially was in treatment, last treatment.
Can you hear that, Your Honor?
Well, nothing's being said. That's why you can't hear anything. I'm reading the report from the counseling center. Here's, I don't know if you've seen this.
I have not seen that yet.
Looks like he left treatment. So I'm going to assume you need to talk with him.
I was going to ask you if I could borrow the court's file and call down to the jail. I'm just becoming aware of this.
All right, Mr. Smith's going to call down, talk to you, sir, and then we'll recall your case after that happens. You can have the court's file.
State of Ohio versus Charles Hutchinson at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 21584, PRC 192635 A and B, PRC 821210 A and B, and Julia McMillan is on that.
All right, this was, Mr. Hutchison has been set for review hearing, but it's my understanding you've been sentenced by common pleas to a sentence, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what was that sentence?
3 years, judicial release in 6 months, 180 days.
And is he coming back to you after that?
That is the plan. It's not been established in stone yet. However, he was compliant up until leaving. I personally took him to court that morning, and when they put him into custody, he remained program compliant, and we would like to get him back after.
And is this Judge Finley?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, Charles, actually on your cases, you paid all your fines and costs and everything, and since you're under supervision of common pleas now, I'm just going to complete your cases here. Let Judge Finley supervise you. So I'll complete, your cases are completed. You don't have to answer to me unless you get a new case after you come back out. I'll mark the cases in this court completed.
Okay, appreciate that.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Julia McMillan, case number CRB 2647, CRA 18683, CRB 18684, and Laura Smith is on deck.
And ma'am, you're Julia McMillan. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, yes, I hear you.
You are Julia McMillan?
Yes.
It looks like you missed hearings here in this court in September 30th of 2022. And it's on an endangering children conviction and a falsification conviction. You have a right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney on this, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, and to make the state prove the charge that you failed to appear beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that? How do you plead to the charge you failed to appear for your hearing?
Not guilty.
Okay, so you want a lawyer?
Yes. I mean, I guess, yeah, I want a lawyer.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No.
Mr. Steyer was your lawyer before, so I'm going to reappoint him. He's not here today, so he'll be your lawyer on this case. I'm going to set a bond for you of $1,500 cash or surety. So you have to post bond to get out of jail. Can you post bond?
Maybe, I doubt it, but maybe.
Okay. You want to talk to the bail bondsman?
Yes, please.
Okay, we'll get one in touch with you. I'll set your next hearing for a week from today.
Oh, Your Honor, if I testify guilty, then what will happen?
I'd sentence you. The only issue is, did you or did you not fail to come to your hearing back in September 30th, 2022? I mean, you're already convicted. It's not whether you did or didn't do the offense. It's whether you came or didn't come to court when you were supposed to.
I did not come to court when I was supposed to. I'm guilty of that.
So you don't want a lawyer anymore?
No. No, I did not come to court when I was supposed to. I'm guilty of that.
All right. Do you have a good reason for not coming to court for 3 years?
Well, Your Honor, I can't say there's good enough reason for not coming for 3 years, but I've neglected to take responsibility and put my time into my community service and to come in that pre-arrest court and work on my fines, and I need to do that, I need to make a priority, and I need to work on it, and I need to get it taken care of, and my fines and my community service needs to be taken care of.
Where are you living now?
In South Ohio.
Oh, you're not very far away then.
No.
Okay. I want you to do a urine screen. And then I'll decide what we're going to do about it. Are you going to be dirty?
Probably.
Okay. Well, that kind of explains why you wouldn't come to court for 3 years.
It probably has something to do with it.
Well, let's still do the screen to see, because I want to see what's in what you're going to test for, because there's different things out there in the community. Methamphetamine and fentanyl, those are the two big ones right now. So that's what I'm going to guess, but let's see for sure. Do a urine screen. Then I'll have you back.
State of Ohio versus Laura M. Smith, case number CRA 25372, CRB 25373. And Tessa Stakely is on deck.
This is Mr. Steyer's case.
Not scheduled today.
All right. And you're Laura Smith.
Yes.
And Ms. Smith, you have a case pending in this court, and you had a preliminary hearing set for July 7th, and you didn't appear for the hearing. And I believe you left, as I recall, you went to OVP for treatment and left. Well, maybe you were taken to the hospital, it looks like, for some sort of evaluation, and then
They went, yeah, no one came back to, no one came
signed
back to
yourself
pick me
out of the
up.
hospital.
Once I was in the hospital, no one came back to pick me up.
Okay. Well, this is a felony possession charge. How's the state want to proceed on it?
When she was here previously, it was the psychiatric hospital she went to. So
Correct.
maybe still has some same kind of concerns, I don't know. If we were to nolly it to the grand jury now, then she might be getting out of jail. I don't know if that's good for her.
And she was listed as homeless before.
I'd like to maybe see about what her mental state is and
I'd rather go back to where I was at, to be honest, over at OVP.
maybe get her into treatment somewhere or back to the psych hospital if she needs that.
Is there anyone here from OVP today?
No, you don't.
No.
I can call Bree. It's a Orange Smith.
Okay. I'm going to reach out to OVP and see if they'll take you back. I don't know if they'll take you back. And in the meantime, I want you to do your urine screen. Let's see what's in your system. Okay, I'll have you back after we check with OVP and get a urine screen from you.
State of Ohio versus Tessa Stapley, case number CRA 25-425, CRB 25-426, and Tyler Young is on deck.
This is Mr. Stratton's case.
Yes, Your Honor, I called the jail and spoke to her. She has something she wants to say to the court. She was
at the counseling center, I believe.
Yeah, she is. Tessa?
I messed up and, yeah, I was an idiot and I left and I didn't realize until, I didn't know if I could just come right back. So I just stayed gone.
And
I
she's,
really regretted it, instantly. I was just scared.
yeah, that's the first thing she said when I called her, Your Honor, was that she made a foolish mistake and she would like
I'm still clean.
She's been in 4 days.
In the jail?
Yes. She would like to go back to treatment. If the court will allow her to do that.
At the counseling center?
At the counseling center, they'll take her back. I'm sure that they will.
Mr. Garvin, I know, is not here today. I don't know if anyone else came from the counseling center. You want to try to get in touch with them and see if they have any beds or if they would be willing to take her? What's the state's position? Would the state, because this is a felony also, would the state agree to that, or how do you want to proceed?
The state would agree to that, but she's also got this theft charge pending that we would prefer not to let it go any longer than we have to. So our request as far as a bond is going to be dependent on if she wants to resolve the theft charge today or not.
So you're looking for a plea? Is that
That's the
M1?
easy way, that's the quick way of saying it.
It's an M1.
Yes.
Did you hear that, Tessa?
Just worried on how it's going to affect everything.
Well,
Our recommendation, if she were to plead to the theft charge, would be to delay the sentencing. And if she can get into a treatment facility, allow her to go to the treatment facility. And then how we would want it disposed of at a later date would be dependent on how well she does in treatment. She's been in jail for 4 days, and if that was the only reason she was in jail was the theft charge, that'd be a pretty good sentence. But we want her to be successful in treatment, so we want to hold that over her head. The idea would be, from our perspective, if she's good in treatment, she's got a felony charge pending as well. We wouldn't want her to have to go back to jail, and we would actually even agree to dismiss the felony charge. And that's what we're aiming for, but she's going to have to stay in treatment and do well.
is that what you would like to do?
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor, will plead guilty to the theft charge. I understand that the gentleman from TCC is on vacation and not available. Maybe we can try another facility, another treatment facility?
I would just hope that it'd be somewhere near home because my family can't travel up here for me necessities.
Well, I mean, wherever the judge decides at this time, so.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of other people at the counseling center other than Mr. Tarvin. I know he's our usual liaison. I mean, you you want to try to get a hold of somebody there and check, see if they would be willing to.
I am pretty sure that they'll take her back, Your Honor, so if there would be just an order to release her, then to the counseling center, I'll go call them right after we get off here.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll go ahead and make a provisional order, it'll be an order, and then we'll change it if it doesn't work.
Yes.
I'm going to order you released to the counseling center for inpatient treatment. If you don't stay this time, it's going to be out of my hands. You're going to go to the grand jury, get indicted, go to the common police court, where you can be sent to prison. You understand that? You are facing a felony. Felony means potential prison. You can't go to prison on a misdemeanor. You have a misdemeanor and a felony. And the state's saying if you'll get complete treatment, they'll dismiss the felony. You can't get a better deal than that. You got to do your part. If you leave again, you're not staying here. You're going on down to the felony court where you can be sent to prison. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to hold the misdemeanor over your head. You pled guilty to it, but I'm not going to sentence you. And we'll let you go to treatment and see how you do. Okay, so this is last chance to stay in this court and not go to the felony court.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And we'll come back. Well, we could do the 29th, or you...
29th is good, Your Honor.
I'm going to see you in 2 weeks and get a report. I'll get a report sooner if you leave. They tell me immediately. When I get texts all the time when people leave. They tell me that this person left treatment.
I'm not making that mistake again.
Okay. 2000 OR. See you in 2 weeks. I'll enter an order that you can be discharged from the jail directly to treatment at the counseling center.
I'll go call them now, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stable Law versus Tyler Young, case number CRB 25502. Cheryl Carrico will be on deck.
Good morning. Good morning. Are you Tyler Young?
Yes, that's my name.
Mr. Young, I'm Judge Casper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court. This is your arraignment hearing. You're appearing in court on a monitor. It's all being recorded, what you say, what I say. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But if you choose to make statements, they're on the record. They can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state prove these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
Yes, sir.
You've got 2 charges. They're both disorderly conduct charges.
Yes, sir.
25502 alleges that on August the 15th, Perry Township, while you were voluntarily intoxicated in a public place in the presence of 2 or more other persons, engaged in conduct that was offensive, causing inconvenience, annoyance, alarm to others who were not intoxicated, and you should have known of that effect on them. That's a 4th degree misdemeanor disorderly conduct, maximum penalties 30 days in jail, $250 fine.
Yes, sir.
And you're also...
And wait a second, you said I'm getting 30 days, hey, well, hold up, man, I'm gonna do 30 days with no bond, what you said there?
Hey, you don't talk to me like that. Okay, you go to the end of the docket. I'll have you back later. You go back and think about it. I'm not man.
What did I say, man?
Yeah, man, you go back to your cell and sit and think for a while. And come back and show some respect.
State of Ohio versus Cheryl Carrico at the Lawrence County Jail, case number TRD 182577 and others. On a recall, Jason Harrell is on deck.
Cheryl, is this Cheryl Carrico?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I got your screening results and it's not good. You lit it up.
Yes, sir.
Amphetamine, cocaine, fentanyl, methamphetamine, and THC, and ecstasy. So you need treatment. You have a medical card?
Yes, sir.
Ohio?
Yes.
You willing to go to treatment voluntarily, or would you rather sit in jail?
I would rather go voluntarily.
Because that's going to be your choice. I'm either going to
I
put you in
would
jail as
rather
long as I
go
can,
to
or I'm going to make you go to treatment. I mean,
I would rather do like OVP.
well, I think you need longer than OVP. That's a 30-day program. You need more than that with this. What's your family situation? You got kids?
I do, but they're saying I'm going to try now.
Okay, so your mom has custody?
She has temporary custody, yes, sir.
How old are your kids?
13 and 18.
Okay, so one's an adult. Do you live in the same household with them?
No, sir.
I bet they'd love for you to get clean.
Yes, they would.
That'd be the best gift you could give them, if you got clean and stayed clean.
Yeah.
How many times have they been disappointed before?
Too many.
You're setting them up for problems down the road too. At least, I hope your mom is a good person.
Yes, she is.
But when I said the best thing you can do for them is get clean, I'm absolutely serious. Number one thing you could do for your kids is get clean and stay clean.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You've been to OVP before?
Yes, sir.
Well, with this kind of record and with your screen, you need some long-term, 30 days ain't going to cut it.
Okay.
I'm looking at, I have a report from OVP from 2 years ago, and it says you were compliant then. Bethesda, do you have?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to refer you to Bethesda. They're going to call and talk to you. And you have to make a commitment that this is going to be the most important thing in your life, you getting clean and staying clean. That probably means, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess, you're going to have to change some things, like who you hang out with. That's the most important thing that I see. It's not just in 7th grade, folks. 7th grade is really important. You got kids, who are they hanging out with in 7th grade? If it's the bad kids, that's not good. But I just had a 50-year-old that relapsed because he went and hung out with some some friends of his that induced him to use after being clean for a year. Those are not your friends. Your friends from hell. You got to get away from those people.
Yes, sir.
And that means making some changes.
Very much so.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do an order releasing you to Bethesda for inpatient treatment only, and come back August 29th for your next hearing. It'll be on the review docket.
Okay.
Is that a 2,000 hour on?
Yes. Okay, make this work. You are the main cog in this. You have to want this. Kids want it, I want it, treatment facility wants it, you gotta want it, and you gotta want to change. If you don't, we're spinning our wheels and wasting our time. Okay, you're gonna get a chance. Take advantage of it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jason Harrell. Case number CRA 25-427, CRB 25-428, A and B, CRB 25-429, A and C, on a recall of the jail.
This is Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge. I spoke with my client a few minutes ago at the jail, and he did admit that he did leave against medical advice, but he indicates that he made a mistake. He thinks he needs to be in treatment. I asked if TCC will still take him. He thinks so, but I haven't talked with TCC and see if that's a possibility.
We don't have anybody here from TCC today. Mr. Tarbin is on vacation.
I looked back and didn't see him, yeah.
What's the state's position?
I can call day one and see if they can take me.
We could do that, Judge, because he realized he shouldn't have left.
What's the state's position on it? This is these are felonies.
He's got felony possession, and he's also got 3 theft charges that happened in the span of 3 days, which we take very seriously. It's not just like one slip up, it's an intentional crime spree. So for us to agree that he would go to treatment today, we want those resolved. If he doesn't want to plead guilty to him, then we'd want a bond and have him stay in jail, and we'll set a trial date.
That's not really fair. I mean, I just got this case. I need to talk to this guy before I say, yeah, plead guilty, even though I don't
You
know.
can talk to him, but
I know,
I mean,
but
they can take it on to the grand jury.
I know they can, but
Look, I mean, I say this all the time. This is for a court for people that want to get clean.
Right.
If you mess up, I mean, the state has every right to take somebody on a felony to the grand jury and indict them. And people just act like it's taken for granted they can stay in this court. And then if they mess up, come back and say, oh, I want to hit the reset button. I want to start all over again, just like I didn't mess up before. Well, there needs to be a price for messing up.
you want to plead guilty to the misdemeanors?
Am I going to be able to get a treatment?
That's what it sounds like to me, yes.
I mean, you don't have to do it on the record. You can talk to him.
And Your Honor,
Off the record.
I'd also like to say, I didn't mean to jam Mr. Smith up.
That's what I felt like.
And the case just got, because there's so many charges, I've got so many notes, it looked like we've been back to court several times, but I don't guess we have been.
We have not.
But just so that he knows that that's what we're going to want, to keep it from going to the grand jury in short order, even if he does go to treatment at this point.
Well, the other option is, because, I mean, he left, and a lot of times we require him to have a GPS monitor then.
And wouldn't be out of the order either. I mean,
We would have no heartburn with that, Judge. I just feel like I need to talk to him a little more.
Okay, well, we'll recall it. It looks like I'm going to be here all day, which is fine. That's what I signed up for. So you can talk to him.
I'll call him back.
Recall him.
State of Ohio recalls Lori Goodman at Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRB 25-496, A and B, CRB 22-431.
Mr. Morford's case.
Judge, I'd like to ask you for a short continuance. I'd like to serve discovery on the new case, and her fiancé is going to try to get her bailed out to Mr. Sowards, and I'd like to have an opportunity to meet with her in my office with regards to both of the pending cases here. And I understand she may have some issues in Gallia County. I'm not sure if those are resolved yet or not, Your Honor.
Okay, what date would you prefer to come back?
One due a couple weeks, Judge, whatever.
29th? That's 2 weeks from today.
So she's not going to be the 22nd, she's the...
You're sure she's going to bond out?
No, I'm not.
Well, she's going to sit there for 2 weeks then if she doesn't bond out.
I can do the 29th.
All right, at your request, I'll continue Lori Goodman, 25-496 and 22-431 to August 29th for pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Julia McMillan at the Lawrence County Jail. case number CRB 2647, CRB 18683, CRB 18684.
All right, well, you only tested for one of the top two. Methamphetamine and amphetamine and THC. But no fentanyl, luckily for you. Fentanyl is what's killing people. And a lot of times people don't even know they're getting it. They think they're getting X, and they're getting X plus fentanyl. All right, I still think you need treatment. The long-term effects, you're less likely to overdose from methamphetamine, but have you seen the before and after pictures? You got a picture of somebody that did methamphetamine on one date, and then 3 years later, a picture of them? They age like 20 years in 3 years. It's not good stuff on the long term.
I plan on continuing to keep in my life, Your Honor. I'm going to work on community service and get my court stuff back.
Well, we're past that now. Now we're talking about treatment because you're dirty. So you need to go to treatment.
Okay.
Have you had treatment before?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you been to treatment before?
No, I haven't.
Do you have kids?
One that he doesn't live with me.
They're an adult. So there's nothing tying you down to not go to treatment.
Right.
Do you want to go to treatment?
Not necessarily, but if that's what the court feels like I need to do, then I'll go.
It is what I feel like you need to do, but do you want, I don't want to waste my time either if you're saying, Judge, I'm going to keep using. Now, if you say, I'm going to quit on my own, I don't believe that. If you're saying, I want to get clean, then you need some help getting clean. If you're saying, no, I'm going to keep hanging out with the same people, keep doing the same things I've been doing, and you're wasting your time and taxpayer dollars because it's being subsidized. You going to treatment costs a lot of money. And all these people out here, if you pay any taxes, you're going to help pay for her to go to treatment. Do we need to pay for you to go to treatment, or is that a waste of our money?
That would be a waste of money.
Okay.
But I think that,
Well, I don't want to waste any money or time.
I don't want to waste money or time either. I think I could, really, I think I could make a decision to just myself and not do it. I think I can just be, I really do.
Well, you may think that, but the evidence shows otherwise for most people.
Well, Your Honor, it's not like I do it, you know, to the point that I feel like it's out of my control, that I can't control it.
You feel like you can control methamphetamine?
Yes, sir, but I can control it, not doing it, sir. I don't do it often enough to where it's something that is something like that I have to have. I can not do it, I can not do it, I can find without it.
Are you working?
No, sir. Well, I mean, I do side jobs and stuff, but I don't have like a full paid, regular job.
How are you supporting yourself?
Doing like side work, babysitting and cleaning houses and cutting grass and stuff like that.
Okay, well, you had 2 charges, you failed to appear, you had 5 days of community service, you did 1 day. This is from 2018.
So I still have 4 more days community service?
Yeah, but I'm going to give you your jail time now. You had 28 days suspended, so I'm going to send you to 28 days in jail since you didn't do what you're supposed to in, what, 7 years? So your cases will be completed by jail time, 28 days in jail.
So 28 days like that.
I'll give you credit for whatever days you've served. How many days you been in jail now?
I came in here yesterday.
Okay, credit for 1 day.
I've done my community service and
Well, I'll tell you what, you contact me in a week or 10 days and we'll talk about it. But right now, you're gonna sit in jail for a while.
State of Ohio recalls Laura M. Smith at the Lawrence County Jail. Jason Harrell will be on deck.
This is Mr. Stiers.
Your Honor, I spoke with Bree, and she had spoke with the director. They would not be able to take her back.
Okay. Well, I think we probably just need to hold her over for Mr. Stier. He'll probably be here Monday morning. I'm gonna go ahead and schedule for then. I'll reschedule if he's not. I'm gonna change your bond to $2,500 cash or surety.
I'm not gonna call it out, I'll sit here.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put you on the docket for Monday, which is the 18th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Will be your Monday. Your lawyer will be here Monday.
State of Ohio recalls Jason Harrell at the Lawrence County Jail.
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Tarvin, and he's working on her and the young lady for me to see if we can get them, arrange it.
Okay.
So if we could recall them in like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
All right, we'll recall Mr. Carroll later in the docket.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We don't have word whether they'll take you or not.
Your Honor, that's all we can do is Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we'll come back to the jail later. We got some stuff that's being worked on. We'll come back to it when we get that figured out. So back to the hearings here.
State of Ohio versus Caitlin Allman, case number CRB 25500. It's all recall.
Okay, you did a screen, and I'm not gonna send you the treatment based on your screen. Anything you wanna tell me?
About the screen or the case or anything?
Anything. You can tell me about anything, but particularly about the case. It's your chance. You have a right to make a statement.
Yes,
It's
so,
called an allocution. They have a very fancy name for it, but you're allowed to make a statement before you're sentenced.
now obviously I will say what I did was wrong. I did apologize, like, as soon as it happened. I really don't have anything else to say other than I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll impose a $100 fine and court costs, 10 days of jail suspended, on the conditions you do 5 days of community service. That's a good deal.
Okay.
So take advantage of it and get the community service down. We got a community service program here every day at 7:30 a.m. till about 2:30. Okay. Except Sunday. You can't do Sundays, but any day but Sunday or all day, you can come here and do community service.
And how long do I have to complete that? Just asking because,
Well, I'm going to say, a long time, really.
okay. I just got 3 kids, I just wanted to make sure I could get it, fit everything
You think
in.
you can do it by February? That's
Yeah,
what I think. You would
definitely.
be surprised how many people don't do it.
I can probably do it by the end of this month,
You would
honestly.
think. But, I've seen so many people that blow it off or don't do it or come in whining. Everybody's got an excuse now why they can't get it done. So just get it done. If you get it done before February 20th, you don't have to come back and pay your fines and court costs. And if you can't pay, I'll let you work them off. You do extra community service, you can work off your fine community service. Your orders, here's the hardest part. You ready for it? Your orders stay out of all Walmart stores.
This is the first time I've been to Walmart, inside of a Walmart in 3 years, and
Well, you
it's the
gotta stay
last.
out. And if you go back in, they can charge you with trespassing.
Gotcha.
You're going to go check in with the probation officer. I'll put you on level 5, which is non-reporting probation for 2 years. It'll end as soon as you finish what your sentence is. You'll be done.
Okay.
You gotta come back for a review here on February 20th if you don't have it done. If you don't show up, you'll get a warrant then for not showing up. You got stuff left to do. Mr. Majors, your probation officer, his office to the left. When you go out those double doors, 90-degree left, that counter is where he is. Go talk to him, give you some paperwork, and then you're free to go.
Perfect.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Travis C. Graham. Case number TRC 25-1798 A&B.
Mr. Eaton's case is set for a pretrial.
Your Honor, I filed a few motions this morning, a suppression motion, a motion for limited driving privileges. After pretrialing the case with Mr. Heald, I'm going to ask the court to set it for another pretrial. I think we're close to a resolution. I don't think it's time to set it for a motion hearing. Your Honor, I do have an entry on the limited driving privileges that Mr. Heald's approved, if I may approach.
Yes. Do you have dates that are good for you to come back?
September 12th, so I looked at, Your Honor.
That's fine. All right, September 12th, the pretrial at 10 o'clock. You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Russell Ferguson. Case number CRA 25-282.
This is Mr. Reach's case, also preliminary hearing.
Your Honor, that's an error. I see my name by it.
I think he said that you were going to represent him, but that's not the case.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes. And this is a case that I believe, well, this is a possession of fentanyl. My notes were he was supposed to go to the VA, or the case would go on to the grand jury. Now, I haven't been contacted by anybody from the VA about that, and you're pretty good about letting me know if one of our people show up there.
Your Honor, I spoke to him earlier. He told me that he has been to the VA and that he also was interested in deflection, but I also told him not to leave, and I don't know.
Oh, was he here today?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where he's at now.
Well, let's recall, maybe he's in the bathroom or something. We'll recall it later in the docket, see if he's here.
State of Ohio versus Robert Clark. Case number TRC 25-896 A, B, and C. Mr. McCallum's case.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, barely.
Barely. We still have a few minutes.
Yeah. Busy docket today. Lots of people in the video.
Yes. Your Honor, if it pleases the court, Mr. Clark had hoped to have his dip school performed before today, but he had the birth of his first child on the day he was scheduled to go to it. So,
congratulations.
He's scheduled for October 18th to the 20th, so if we could schedule it for perhaps Friday the 24th, is that correct?
16th through the
16th through the 18th, I'm sorry. But if we could do it for Friday the 24th,
It should be fine. My scheduler is acting up. Okay. You said the 24th of October?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay. That's, so we'll set it for a pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor.
October 24th, that defendant's request for a pretrial.
We'd waive time, Your Honor, for the
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Carlos Martinez. Case number TRC 25-1246.
Mr. McCallum's case set for pretrial.
However, please, the court, I spoke with Mr. Hill today. This is one apparently we are going to have a suppression hearing on. I'll go ahead and get that filed. If we could do, say, the 19th, I don't know what the court, I know the court's backed up into September.
Do we need a pretrial on the motion?
I don't believe we will, according to Mr. Hill.
I was just talking tough to try to get him to loosen up a little bit. I think a pretrial on his motion would be beneficial, if that's okay with you.
Well, if we could do a pretrial then on the 12th and then have the hearing set for the 19th, that may be better, if that's agreeable with the court. We will need an interpreter for the actual hearing.
Well, okay, let's talk about, I don't think what we've been doing with the Supreme Court on telephone is very practical for...
It's horrible for them.
I mean, I would prefer to have, if you would agree, Mr. Lucas or someone here in person to do the translation. I think that works much better.
We have used Vivian Caskey, who's out on maternity leave from the clerk's office previously, who's done a phenomenal job in felony court, obviously. She works.
What if you've got somebody locally that you want to use? I'm fine, as long as everybody agrees to it.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll work with Mr. Heald on that and with the court on that, certainly.
Okay. All right, so what was the date for the pretrial?
September 12th, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you're going to have to take the child out again, please. Ma'am?
I am.
Mr. Cooper, can you come out?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and the motion hearing will be on the 19th?
Yes, Your Honor.
September the 19th at noon for a motion hearing.
So we're not going to pre-trial the motion?
No, we're going to pre-trial on 12, but we're going to go ahead and say if it doesn't resolve, then I'll set it for a motion hearing on noon on the 19th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Tiara Smith, case number CRB 25312.
This is Mr. Morford's case for pre-trial.
Sorry about my child, Your Honor.
I put it, Your Honor, with the report.
Yes.
Is this mine?
The Children's Services case, has been closed, Your Honor.
Okay. How's the state want to proceed?
Well, we're pleased that she's making progress in this counseling, and we want to see that through. Apparently, she'll get a certificate of completion on September the 9th if she finishes, so we'd like to have one more hearing after that to make sure she does. She can bring her certificate with her. And
It's hard because of my job. My job, it's hard to be able to finish these. My job won't let me have the days off to continue with the rest of the classes.
They're going to have to have one more. Is Monday or Friday better for you?
It don't matter. I can do either one.
You want to come back after the 9th of September? That's when she's supposed to...
Yes, Judge.
complete the class.
All the documentation should be done by then.
How about the 19th?
for me.
I'm here.
September the 19th will be the next hearing. 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Emily Nagy, case number TRC 2513LA and B.
Mr. McCown, case 7, pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we've previously been before the court on this matter, and she has provided a completion certificate that we provided to Mr. Field for the dip school. Additionally, we've also provided him, showing him evidence that she has removed all the windows. So I believe Mr. Hill has a motion.
Your Honor, because, and I think we addressed this in the court on an earlier date, that given the factual evidence that we have and exactly what transpired, we were interested to make sure that Ms. Nagy did the dip school, and we also wanted her to remove the window tint. And we have proof that she's done both of those things, and that was our intention, given that, to dismiss the charge.
All right. Case will be nominated.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Justin K. Thomas, case number TRC 251274 A and B.
Mr. McCown's case, pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, we received the video evidence as well as discovery this week on this matter. I think in reviewing it, and I'm sure Mr. Hill hasn't had an opportunity to review it, because I just did. It appears there may be some significant issues with the basis for the stop, which is unusual in a speed situation, but due to the location of it. And so I've talked to Mr. Hill about it. He's going to review that evidence, go through it and speak to the officer. So if we could have another pretrial set for September 12th, Your Honor, and that may be one where we may wish to speak to the court in chambers prior to that.
All right. Case will be continued September 12th for another pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
10 o'clock.
Have a great day, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Bramer, case number TRC 25721 A and B.
This is Mr. Smith's case.
I already did the assessment, that said it wasn't necessary.
Well, it's a First Defense High School. That's fine.
Judge, we're close to getting this resolved. He was assessed but did not require treatment, so I'd like to speak to Mr. Hildsworth. If we come back in a couple weeks or so. I'm here the 5th or 8th of September, then I have more availability later in the month if needed.
September 8th.
Does that work? Okay.
September 8th will be the next hearing, pretrial, 10 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Anna Schaefer, case number CRB 24549, CRB 23443.
This case has been recalled after a meeting with the council.
Yes, Judge, and she reminded me, she did a stint at Star. This was in front of Judge Ballard. And I don't know if that corresponds with the time frame, but she is in treatment now, doing well. But I know she did have a felony situation. Who were you? Remind me.
March 4th to July 29th.
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she just got out of Star, then she got in treatment.
I'll withdraw the warrant
Thank you.
and set her up on, well, actually, this is a pretrial. The case is not resolved, so this would be set as preliminary hearings of pretrials.
That'd be fine.
Which about a month out.
I could do the 19th of September.
That's fine, 19th.
Okay.
September 19th will be the next hearing. Are you being supervised by common pleas also?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, she received 2 years probation out of the felony case, so she's also, they're watching her.
All right, September 19th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus John Guido, case number TRC 25944.
I don't have the case. I have it on it. Yesterday.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Yeah, Judge, this is a case, it was a urine test. Mr. Hill got the results. He sent them to me this morning. I just got them. I'd like to come back, get my client in the office, talk about the case, and see where we go from here.
The 8th?
Yes, sir, that's fine.
September 8th will be the next hearing, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
That's all I need? So, yeah, thank you, sir.
State of Ohio versus Michael Murphy, case number CRB 24823, CRB 25154.
Judge, that shows me as counsel, actually, I had the co-defendant across filing, Jeffrey Arnold. Mr. Steyer represents Mr. Murphy, is that correct? So my name is mistakenly on the docket. There was a bench warrant issued for my client back in July.
Okay, well, Mr. Steyer's not here today.
And I would stand up, but I can't because of the situation.
You know, so there's a warrant for the other person.
Yes, it was to be dismissed upon payment of cost. He didn't show up. I've lost contact with him. It was a 7-day or warrant would issue, and it's gone
That's what
past.
these were too.
Yes.
Well, we'll need to continue this until the time when your lawyer's going to be here. And you were supposed to be at Bethesda, did you do that?
I still am, Your Honor.
Okay.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
Okay, I've got a report then. Okay, we can do Monday.
This coming Monday?
Okay, Mr. Sauer will be here then. Okay, I'm going to continue your case till Monday at 10 o'clock, the 18th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Tommy Scarberry, case number TRC 242473, A, B, C, and D.
Your Honor, you should have a letter in your,
I got it in my hand. Dated August 11th.
yes. August 14th?
And I've got one dated August 11th. Oh, that's from Foundation.
Yeah. You go from there, yeah, you went to detox.
So you got a Foundation, you got a report
Yeah,
tomorrow?
sorry.
Yes.
No, we had twice. Yeah.
Thank you.
They explained that pretty good.
You gotta get back at you. Can I get through the, we were saying?
It's gonna be whoever he decides to send you through.
Well, it looks like you did get it to the Foundations, because I got a report from them.
Yeah, it just says detox in the letter. That would be Foundations, correct? So that's the detox, so.
Foundation?
Foundation, yes, detox.
Is he are you finished with the foundations now, or are you still there?
I went there for, I went to Riverside, and they want me to get, foundation for 5 to 7 days, and I went there, and I done my 5 days, and they told me I wasn't done with my 5 days.
Well, he was not only positive for alcohol, benzodiazepines and oxycodone, he was positive for when he went to the foundations. They're making it sound like he's still there. This is August the 11th.
He went to foundation 5 days. He came back to us outpatient services. He does services there. They recommended, or his counsel recommended that he goes back there. He was there for 1 or 2 days and left again.
3 days.
3 days.
Let's do a urine screen today.
I want pee dirty.
So he needs to go back to foundations?
It sounds like, yes.
Will they take him? Can you make some calls?
I can make some calls.
Okay. Might want to do a urine screen anyway. We're saying he's going to be dirty. Let's find out what he's dirty for. But I think he's under the influence right now. Let's go do a urine screen.
All right.
State of Ohio versus Stephen Boyd, case number CRB 25450.
This is Stratton's case, pre-trial.
Your Honor, I understand the state wants to set this for another pretrial. They have some contact with the alleged victim in this case that he made.
Well, what happened was there was a cross-defendant that apparently has pled guilty, maybe at an arraignment that wasn't on a regular court day.
And then I remember her, she was in the jail, but then she actually came to court one day, but then left and didn't stay for her hearing, so she's got a warrant. Dean Cornwell, is that his name? Yeah.
Yes. So, well, we don't necessarily need to have contact with her. It was just I mentioned to Mr. Stratton that this was kind of a cross-filing situation, and so one person's already entered a plea, and we haven't had any contact with her. There's no phone number for her.
She came to court one day, but I remember she left, she checked in with the clerks and then left before the case got called.
We'd probably be able to do it. Is there a protection order? For him, okay.
Sir, do you know where she is?
What I think we would be okay with doing is a 90-day continuance.
Yeah, I would be fine with that.
There aren't any further problems.
That's out. 90 days, if there's no problems, we'll dismiss.
And payment of court costs at the end.
Yeah, payment of court costs at the end.
Yeah, that's
okay.
November 14th?
Yes, that'll work. November 14th.
Okay. Is the no contact order still in play?
It is.
Yes, okay. I just needed to know because I have a court date on the 18th at Orange County for an EPO, so.
Against her, or
Yes.
she filed against you?
No, I'm filing against her.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
State of Ohio versus Caleb J. Langdon, case number CRB 25251.
That's my parenting, or I completed parenting, and that's my report for outpatient.
Do you have anything saying you completed parenting?
They gave me a certificate, I didn't bring it back.
Or you did, okay. That was the one manual.
Yeah.
He's completed the parenting. He has the certificate, just doesn't have
That's a good report. You did a good job.
Thank you.
So did you want to resolve it today? Mr. Hill?
Does that certificate from today say that it's completed?
No, that's just a letter, but he has completed it. He just doesn't have the certificate with him today.
He has completed it, yes.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so, Your Honor, I had spoken with the director of the Children's Services about whether they still had a case, and they have closed their case. They completed it. He's completed his counseling, and so we are not opposed to a dismissal of the case upon the payment of court costs.
Anything?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, we'll do that.
Pay it today.
How much is it?
Maybe 150 or maybe more, depending if there's,
125 and there's $31 on the case, Your Honor.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I'll pay it today.
so 151. All right, you can see the clerk pay it. It'll be dismissed today to pay the cost. Congratulations.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Olson Eklund, case number CRB 23589, A and B. Mr. Morford.
It's Mr. Morford's case. This Eklund is on hell conference. Is that the council? I'm reading the report.
I have something I want to say. My case manager is wanting to talk to you, by the way.
Okay, today? Right now?
Right now, I think it's with her,
Okay.
So, can you go?
I can, yes. Yes, I can.
Okay. I just had something to ask of the courts today to bring up. We have done an evaluation on Brittany. She did a huge turnaround since being here. She's just displaying behaviors of someone that is serious about the recovery now. She's in the stage where we want to transfer her from the 2.1 transitional services into maybe some level 1 outpatient with TCC in Lawrence County. We're looking at a date around mid-September, into September. She has secured employment in Lawrence County with SS for law and construction. She's applied for her FAFSA. She applied for New Hampshire University. She will be living with her mom in Lawrence County until she can secure her own independent living.
And that's what you're recommending?
Yes.
Shield?
That's what they're recommending, and
Okay.
I know that's a big-
No objections. She can be, so she's going to be doing outpatient with your facility in Ironton in the future?
Yes. She will need, we would like it to be put in there. We do want her to have 3 counseling sessions a week, which would be her AOD, her case management, and her mental health.
Okay, I'm going to go with whatever you recommend.
Okay.
She's been doing well, and I want her to continue to do well. So,
Yeah, she's done a huge turnaround. She's been doing really good.
okay. So she can be released from inpatient to start outpatient, and then we'll just keep monitoring her and come back in about a month to see how she's doing with that.
Yeah, we're looking at a transfer date more towards like the middle of September though. So probably about another month, and then we would like for her to be able to transfer to the outpatient.
Oh, okay. Well, let's set it for September 15th. That's exactly 1 month.
That'll work.
All right, next hearing is September the 15th.
Judge, I have a trial then.
Okay, Mr. Morford can't be here, then how about the 19th? We'll do the 19th.
The 19th, what time?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
It's a sentence.
Okay, that's all, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Charles Hawley, case number CRB 25383, CRB 25377, CRB 25368. Your Honor, this was set for trial at noon today, but Mr. Stratton has informed me of the possible solution.
Okay, need Mr. Stratton on the court.
Sorry, Your Honor, I was getting these results.
So which one do you want to do?
No, really.
Okay. Your Honor, we're set today for a domestic and 2 act menacings. We'll plead guilty to domestic violence charge and 1 act menacing, and the joint recommendation will be the suspended time.
Thank you.
And that's correct, Your Honor. Our recommendation is 60 days in jail, suspended, no contact order to keep Mr. Holly away from Amy Holly and Kayla Cosson. The other charge involving Mr. Osborne, we're not pursuing that any further. We would dismiss that charge.
You have the case number on that one?
Yes.
We'll use that case.
That is 25 CRB 368.
25368. So that's going to be now 25368.
That's right.
And there's pleas as to 25377 and 25383.
Yes, Your Honor. We'll plead no contest.
Stipulate the finding, or you want to read?
We'll waive statement of facts, stipulation of finding of guilt.
Mr. Hawley, you have a right to make a statement if you want. Do you have anything you want to say?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. So we'll start with 377. The no contact order to stay away from Amy Hall.
Hey, I got $1,000 worth of tools up there I need to get.
Well, you can't get them. Maybe you can send somebody else, and then if she won't give them, voluntarily turn them over, you have to sue her. Mr. Stratton can give you some advice about that.
Is there a restraining order from Kayla Cosson also, or is that?
Yes. I would say he is.
That's the one in 383, so there's actually a separate case involving her. 383, no contact order, Kayla Cosson. Both will be 60-day jail sentences suspended. Was there any discussion of fine?
We didn't discuss it, but we think a fine would be appropriate.
$150 on each. 2 years of level 4 probation with a review hearing on February 20th or 26th on both. You will need to check in with Mr. Major today about his probation.
Did you say February 20th?
February 20th.
And I just asked no community service, Your Honor.
No, I'm sorry.
So just go check in with probation, okay? Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I messed up. And we've worked out Mr. Scarberry's situation also, so. Just go down probation on the left, okay?
State of Ohio recalls Tommy Scarberry, case number TRC 24-2473, A, B, C, and D.
So Foundations will take him, and then you have the
I have the screen.
screen.
Looks like that would be appropriate, and then you'll take him after you serve with Foundations, or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And how are we gonna get him to Foundations?
He was talking about grabbing some clothes. Last time his girlfriend or wife took him up there.
Do we have someone to transport him here? How'd you get here today? Hopefully you didn't drive.
I believe his truck is out there in the parking lot.
And will Foundations come and get him? He should not.
I didn't do it, I didn't do it today.
Huh?
I didn't do it.
How'd you get here?
My sister's doing the truck down here, drop it off, and my girlfriend will her down here.
Is your
But I got
girlfriend
my-
here?
Huh?
Is your girlfriend here?
No, I got my phone out there in the vehicle, I called her when I come and get somebody, to come and get the vehicle.
Okay.
If it's needed, I can take him down, Judge.
Okay, let's get him there somehow without him being turned loose to drive. All right, should not be driving.
Can I go out to my vehicle, call my girlfriend and let her know something?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll put Jeremy in charge of you. You do whatever Jeremy tells you to get to Foundations. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And Jeremy, you accept that responsibility?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you'll let me know if he runs or whatever.
For sure.
I ain't running.
Then we need to come back in 2 weeks.
Okay. The 25th is
2 weeks.
the only date that I cannot.
29th, and you're good?
Yeah, 29th should be
That's 2 weeks. August 29th will be the next hearing for sentencing.
on the 29th.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Robert Hensley, case number CRB 23-324, CRA 21-345, CRB 21-346, CRB 21-222.
Mr. Morford's case on the docket for sentencing, I believe, so, Captain.
He should have got an email from Municipal. Municipal Partners.
Judge, he's indicated that a report was emailed to you from Newness of Life.
Okay. Let me check.
Yesterday.
I think that's going to be right.
Should have been yesterday.
Would have been from this Justin Ponton.
Yeah, Justin Pond. Here's what.
You have it?
Yeah, I got it right here. It's what he
You
said.
got a copy? Nothing's coming up from him either.
The Judge, he has it on his phone, coming at you.
He sent me the letter before. He said he emailed it to you, but
Well, the only problem is, you know how many emails I get a day?
oh, I guarantee it.
So it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack sometimes.
Yeah.
And I put in newness of life, I put in Justin Paul.
Tahim Ford.
No, it didn't come up
Is-
under either one.
Tahim Ford is the person over my house. He's the one that sent the email.
Okay, it looks like he's compliant. How's he doing at the shelter?
Great.
Okay. I get reports on that periodically from other folks, so if you don't do great, I'm sure I'll be told that too. So, you got eyes on you.
I'm good.
All right, and you done anything on your cases today? You paid anything, or?
I'm going to. I got my check. I haven't cashed it yet. I'm going to online. I just figured out how to pay online. I just went and talked to
How much are
him.
you gonna pay?
$100.
Okay, that's great. Friday, does it matter if it's Mondays or Fridays?
No, sir.
Into September, what's your schedule, Mr. Moore?
The 19th, 26th, I'm here. 29th.
26th. 9/26. Okay. Doing good? You gotta keep doing good.
Definitely.
You gotta work it every day.
Every day.
Every day. Work for getting better every day.
Thank you.
Good job.
Judge, may I approach for a second?
Yes.
It's supposed to be here at 12:30. The policy tonight. Judge Mandel is going to be in the schoolhouse without me. So if you see me slide out shortly before 12:30, I have to excuse to accompany me to the clerk's office in accordance with Judge Landell's order. Okay. I just want you to go back to that one. That's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Shane M. Sours, case number CRV 25-186, CRV 25-255.
We should have all medical calls back Wednesday. That's what we should have on medical calls back Wednesday. Yeah.
You need those for treatment?
Yeah.
You also need some.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about that. Can
Mr. Morford, things that Philip wants to file, why can't you file? Why does he have to come here to file?
I'm sorry.
Judge.
Everything you just said.
It's not necessary for him to file documents. You can file the documents.
I will go to the parking lot and get them and I'll file them,
Trying to get it back. Like,
if that's
trying
okay.
my best.
Yeah, I mean, can't stop people. You can file stuff by mail. There's no reason he has to come in person to file anything. You're his attorney, you can file.
Yeah, I suppose I'll say Judge
Will do.
Landell not relieve Mr.
Yeah. He doesn't need to make an appearance to do that.
Thank you, Judge.
notice that the counseling has been interrupted.
They're not going to get medical cards Wednesday.
We're trying to get them back. We should have them by, within a month.
Judge, we're going to have to ask you to continue this for a short period of time. Their treatment has been delayed by applying for medical cards. They have not gotten them yet. He expects to get it Wednesday.
I'm hoping to have them by Wednesday.
Okay.
Because we're trying to all of our last of our paperwork on Monday, and they should let us know within 48 hours, I was told.
Okay, so when do you want to continue?
Want to do the 22nd? Or you want to come back earlier than that?
20, what are you talking about?
September?
That's, is the state agreeable to that?
Yes, the only misgiving I would have is if there's some further problem and we come back in a month and a half and we still haven't been doing the counseling. I'd want to.
We've been doing pretty good.
Well, she says they've been doing pretty good, so hopefully that is the case. And we want to make sure you're making further progress.
All right, so we'll do September 22nd for a pretrial at 10 o'clock, and Mr. Morford, you're excused to go meet Mr. Cook in the parking lot.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And one more thing.
State of Ohio versus Casey Lynn Blevins, case number CRB 24488 and B, CRA 24487.
Mr. Smith.
Yeah, I'm out.
Outpatient. Where, Judge, she is an OVP. She understands Bree is not here, that there'll be a report sent him to the court. She has not, and I don't have a copy of it either.
I don't think I got anything, usually they text. Yeah, I don't have anything.
What, you do not outpatient services?
Yes.
You can update the, I'll have her update you, Judge. She's telling me what,
Okay.
just cut out the middleman here.
My counselor, she told me this past Monday, she said that they were gonna send in she was gonna send it to Bree, that I've completed it, to the court's liking or to their liking, something like that. But I'm still continuing services with them. But if, I wasn't aware that Bree wouldn't be here today, so if I could, if it would be okay, I can go to OBP and pick it up and bring it back, if that.
Or we can, you've had good reports, it's okay with, unless you want to resolve it today, we can just continue and do another, set it out, come back and get it reported at that time. There is a felony. Oh, I do have a report. Sorry.
Okay, good.
Dated the 14th. It doesn't say she's completed, it says the last sentence is Class 6 goal is a transition to monthly appointments, level 3.
If we, maybe one more time, Judge, that might shed some light on where she's at, but it sounds like we're almost there.
October sometime?
And I have the end of October's, what days do we have in October? It's a crazy trial month for me.
Anytime in October, there's one
I can find a spot
holiday
there.
on the 13th is Columbus Day.
Could we do the 17th?
Yes.
It's one of the Days I'm good with, yeah, October 17th at 10.
October 17th will be, so 2 months, October 17th. Next two.
Hopefully they have a
Maybe
good transition.
finalize it then.
Yeah, we'll have to finalize it. Hopefully we're transitioning by then. You're doing
State of Ohio versus Terry Kerr, case number CRA 25332.
Mr. Smith's case.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Yes.
And she has, she still has a monitor or is that all?
She has a monitor.
It's, I'm looking at it now, it's right there.
I've had a run of bad luck lately, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Not your fault.
Not your fault. I've
It's
just had a run of bad luck.
Let's not break, you know, she's doing good, so let's not mess it up.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, all right. End of September?
Let's see, it should be Judge. We do the 26th?
Yes, that's good, September 26th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll put a note about the GPS.
Okay, thank you.
I'm ready to go to Lawrence County Jail again.
Okay, back to the jail.
State of Ohio versus Jason Harrell, will recall for jail, case number CRA 25427 and others.
Nick was calling out and just pre-screen on both of them, and he's gonna message John Major, so I can go see if he
He,
heard.
I was already, Mr. Major already told me that they agreed to take it.
Oh,
And that is,
I spoke to Nick Vieira from the counseling center.
oh, the counseling center.
Yeah, and he said that they would take me.
Okay, I'll enter an order that Mr. Harrell can be, and they're going to transfer him to us.
I advised him that he was in jail, so
And that's inpatient treatment, and this time, Mr. Harrell, if you leave this time, I'm just going to tell the prosecutor, take it to the grand jury, indict him.
Your Honor, I will not leave. I promise. I had certain cases where I almost had to leave last time. I promise you, I will be where you want me to be with Belleville.
Okay, we'll come back here, check on him. Are you here then 2 weeks?
yes, August 29th, yes.
I'll see you in 2 weeks with a good report from the counseling center, right?
I promise you. Are they going to give me today?
That's my understanding.
They have the hour long now.
2,000. Okay, do what you need to do to get clean.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me another chance on it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Tennessee Stately. Your Honor, on this case, it's already, yes, it's already and I don't have the file here now, but she's going to PCC, and they have agreed to take her.
Hey, Roger.
All right.
Just need to let
Hey,
her know.
Roger.
I think that's already all been documented.
That's the thing first.
All right, ma'am, you have been accepted for treatment, and it's my understanding they're going to pick you up today.
Will be here today?
That's what they tell me.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
State of Ohio recalls Tyler Young into Lawrence County Court, case number CRB 25502.
all right, Mr. Young, we're going to try it again.
I apologize for earlier.
Thank you. Okay, you got two charges of disorderly conduct. One is a jailable disorderly conduct, one is a non-jailable. 502, 25502. Is what's called an M4 disorderly conduct, misdemeanor of the 4th degree. So the maximum penalty for that is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. That doesn't mean that you're automatically going to get 30 days in jail, $250 fine. That means that's the most you can get if you're found guilty.
I'm sorry.
You can get nothing, you can be found not guilty, or if you're found guilty, the most the court can legally give you is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. So that's the case where they're alleged on August the 15th, while you were voluntarily intoxicated, you were engaging in conduct that was offensive, annoyed, or alarmed other people that were around you that were not intoxicated. So that's the most serious charge. And then they followed another charge against you under case number 251153. 251153?
No, that, no, the only case I have.
Okay, that seems, so I think they changed, I think they only followed the one charge. Okay, that makes sense. So it looks like somebody intended not to file a jailable offense, but you got an intervention to an M4. So you only have the one charge of disorderly conduct. You have a right to have an attorney and to have one appointed if you can't afford one on this disorderly conduct charge. First, I have to ask you about your plea. How do you want to plead to the disorderly conduct charge? You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How do you want to plead?
No contest? I do not contest it.
No contest means you're not necessarily admitting you're guilty, but you're not denying you're guilty either, and you're saying, Judge, if you think what the state says the evidence is against me is enough for you, okay, you want to plead guilty then. Guilty means you're admitting, I did it. That's what guilty means, I did it. I did what they said. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't have an do you have an affidavit for Mr.?
I do, Your Honor. This is from Sergeant Sisler of the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. On the stated date, I was dispatched to Township Road 618 for a male that had been causing trouble in the area. Earlier in the evening, I was sitting across from Marathon on County Road 450, and there was a male walking across the parking lot with no shirt and shorts. I'm assuming he meant he had shorts on. When he got in front of the store, he jumped and sat down and lit a cigarette or a cigar, and then began yelling at customers as they walked in and out of the store. I spoke to one of the people that was leaving, and they advised that they did not want involved, but he cussed them, and then I told the male not to get out of the truck. We got another call and had to leave. While the male was walking across the parking lot, he yelled at me and flipped me off. After that call, we returned to Marathon and spoke to clerks. They advised the male, later identified as Tyler Young, had been drinking all day and coming in and out of the store yelling at people. They advised that he had been in the store several times, and they had asked him not to come back. We searched the area, and we could not find him. The later call came in from the male that he was staying with, and I spoke to him. He advised that he had been drinking all day, and that he was told that Tyler was causing problems at Marathon. I did go over and spoke with the clerk at Marathon. He advised that Tyler had come to the store and came in and started yelling at him and cussing him. The clerk advised he did not threaten him, but he was out of control.
Anything you want to say, Mr. Young?
I am very, very, truly, deeply sorry from the bottom of my heart, man. For real, man. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I mean that with everything in my soul, man, I do, man. That's not who my mama raised me to be. That's not who my father raised me to be. My father, Oscar, that's not who he raised me to be, man. So, yes, man, I'm guilty, and yeah, I'm deeply sorry for everything I am.
Okay, what's the state recommending on a sentence?
Well, I think it's a sincere apology. And so, and it worries me, and I bet you he's got a hangover today. But it worries me a young man's behaving like that. I hope his drinking's not out of control.
Where are you from? I got a Charlotte, North Carolina address for you. Where are you living now, Mr. Young?
545 County Road 1.
Where are you from?
I'm from Stafford, Florida. That's where I was born at. Well, I was born in Geneva, Wisconsin. I'm from Stafford, Florida. I grew up there for some years, and then I moved to North Carolina. I'm from this place called, I'm from Warren County originally, in North Carolina.
How'd you get to Lawrence County?
My stepdad, one of the strongest men I know, one of the kindest hearted men I know, he told me I could move in. And so I've been over there with him, so for surely, man. I'm learning.
You're living with your stepfather in South Florida?
Yeah, my stepfather and my mother, my biological mother, and so we're trying to find somewhere else to move now.
Okay. Was he the one that called the?
Sounds like it. It doesn't give a name, but it was at the house where he's staying.
Well, you need to come back on the drinking. It doesn't sound like you handle alcohol very well.
You're right. I do. I need to stop drinking. I need to stop murdering and other folks. Things like my boy's fellas.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'll just I'll give you a $100 fine and court costs, and I'll send you to 10 days in jail. Give you credit for 1 day served, and I'll suspend the rest of it. So you're getting out of jail today, but you got 9 days over your head if this happens again. So you can't go get drunk and hang out at a public place and yell at people. That's not acceptable. You can't do that.
Yes, sir. I won't do it again. I will not.
Okay, so you'll get out of jail here in a little bit once they get the paperwork ready. I'll put you on the level 5 probation. I'm setting a review hearing for you for February the 20th. You have to pay your fines and court costs by then, or you got to show up in court and tell me why you couldn't do it.
All right, thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's the court of Chesapeake, so you come to pay, you got to come to the court of Chesapeake on County Road 1. It's not very far from South Road.
Is it, I think I might know about that general area where Chesapeake is. So.
It's across from the flea market. You go toward Huntington, toward the downtown Bruce and Huntington, you'll go right past the court. Okay. Get out, mind your P's and Q's when you get out of jail. Don't come back to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We'll finish at the jail, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll finish in the jail.
State of Ohio versus Michael Davis, case number CRA 25-347 A and B, CRB 25-348 A and B.
This is what my case, Luke had another Michael Davis Monday, weirdly enough, there were two Michael.
I was thinking it was.
I sent him to Luke, he called and said, no, you're my lawyer, and then he proceeded to say, I'm ill, I can't be there, I advise him, I don't have authority to put you on Zoom, but at least show up by Zoom, and I don't see that he's connected to Zoom, Judge. But he did call and say he's ill.
This guy lives in Fort Gay, West Virginia.
Yeah.
And he's got a bond up.
He's called the office, but said he's ill, but I said get on Zoom, and I
What's
don't
the
see it.
state's position on it? This is an F3 tampering and an F4 possession.
Well, I guess we'd like to have a warrant issued and bond forfeiture.
I've got good contact, Judge. He called back today, so I...
Well, do you want to try, because I'll have to release the hounds on this one.
Yeah.
You want the hounds released or?
Come back.
Hounds.
Unless
The
Mr.
hound
Smith thinks he
required.
can get him in.
Well, he's sick. He's not going to come in. He said he's ill.
You want to continue the
If we
week?
could, yeah.
I'm not opposed to that.
He's called twice, he's not ducking me, so.
Are you here next week?
I am, Judge. Yes.
Next Friday?
Yes.
Okay, all the, have the finished request cases continued to the 22nd.
I'll be here, and I'll call him back here.
State of Ohio versus Gilbert Wayne Ennis, case number CRA 25460.
And this is Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge, I have a report if I can, Josh Green Ford. He was able to enroll in treatment yesterday. And I'm not familiar, I think it's up in Hurricane, I have my glasses. And I'm not sure if this is one that the court's familiar with, I'm not, but I don't know, it's. It's something, yeah. But he was enrolled yesterday, so we don't know really anything at this point.
What's the state's position?
This is Mr. Ennis?
It is.
Okay.
He has a job at the Toyota plant.
Yeah.
Notice on this.
Well, he's in the program, right?
Yeah, and this is close to where he's employed.
So I see, this is a different place than he was at before.
He works at Toyota, this is in Hurricane.
Okay, that's suitable for us. I mean, if that's the best, he needs to keep his job and whatnot, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll need reports.
Yes, and I explained to him before we came in, he does need to sign a release, he's willing to sign a release. Do you know if you've done that yet? Okay, we'll make sure you do. Okay. He's not, but he's going to make sure he does that, Judge, so the court.
Do you want your hearing on Fridays or
That's fine. That's fine. Yes, sir.
Fridays are better?
Yes, sir.
Fridays work.
Okay, what's in September, Mr. Smith, on Fridays?
I'm here the 12th of September. I'm also here the 5th of September. And then that's about on my Fridays in September, the 5th
Okay,
and
let's
12th.
do the 12th.
Okay.
September 12th. What's on your menu?
State of Ohio versus Christopher Haberlin, case number TRD 23418, CRC 191638, Your Honor, this is sentencing today.
Haberlin has a bond up now, so they'd like to send him doctor. He's taking care of 191630 was what he's done. And we still have pending 23418. Trying to get your license. You have it?
No, I completed the DIP program last weekend, I believe.
See the certificate.
Okay.
I've got one.
You got one? Okay.
So what's your plan on your license this year?
I paid the reinstatement fees, everything to the state last night, and I'll go take it as soon as I can.
Okay, you got a test now?
Yeah.
So you need more time?
A little bit,
When do you think you can get it done?
within the next couple days.
Well, we're going to give you more time
Well.
on that. Let's go into September. Have you taken the written test on it yet? Read the booklet, or I don't even know if they have a booklet anymore. When I took it, there was a booklet you had to read. If they ask you stuff, you wouldn't know unless you read the booklet. Like you trade that, I think it's 5:30 seconds. Did you know that?
No.
That's the minimum, I believe. Something like that, something really weird, but if you wouldn't know, if you read the booklet or read it online, it'll tell you. How about the 19th of September? That's a Friday. Okay, September 19th, 10 o'clock.
Thanks, sir.
State of Ohio versus Sean Allen Miller, case number CRB 24739.
Mr. Morgan, please.
Where are you? Oh, thank you.
Really good report. Good job.
I've been taking it serious, so.
Yeah, that's what it says. And you're making progress, looks like.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. About a month out,
Sounds good, Judge.
15th, are you available on the 15th of September?
No, that's when I have a jury trial, Judge.
19th,
I'm here then.
September 19th. Next hearing. Good job, Mr. Miller. Keep it up.
Thank you, Judge. For your honor. Thanks.
State of Ohio versus Glenn Gibson Jr., case number CRB 10-1071 and PRC 10-2432, Indian City.
All right, this is on the sentencing docket. Mr. Gibson, if I can, well, you paid everything. This is community service you gotta get done. So tell me about that. Are you doing anything?
I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. September 15th, be the next hearing. 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
State of Ohio recalls Russell Ferguson, case number CRA 25282.
Okay, and now Mr. Eaches was here earlier, and he said he is not representing you, right?
Yeah, he wanted more money, and I just don't have another $3,000 to give him.
Okay. You want to be considered for court-appointed attorney?
If I think you said the first time I was in here, I didn't qualify for one.
You're getting a pension, right?
I get from the VA,
And how much was that?
$23.90 or something like that.
A month?
Yeah.
Do you have dependents?
No.
Okay. Yeah. All right, well, we'll do it with, I guess you'll represent yourself. Now, my notes were you were going to go to the VA. Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let me check and see maybe.
Your Honor, I did speak with the representative from the VA.
Okay.
He has shown up. He's shown up to all of his appointments so far. He's doing a subluxate injection, and he should start IOP, which will be 9 hours, 3 days a week, on the 25th, I think.
Okay.
You know, Your Honor, this might be one just to go ahead and turn it over to QRT and let.
If you want, do you want to do that?
I don't know what that is, sir.
Oh, okay, well, we'll let you talk.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Whatever I talk to you about.
Okay, yeah, I agreed with her to do it.
We would not allow Megan to monitor him and.
It'll be knowledge to the QRT. What that means is we're going to dismiss it as of now on the understanding that you're going to work with QRT team on your case. Knowledge means that it can be refiled. So if you blow it off or they're not satisfied with your effort, they could ask it to be refiled. And probably, in my experience, when it's refiled, they're going to take you down to the main courthouse, the felony court, not back here. So usually it's not a good sign if you get it refiled. So just do what you're supposed to and your case will stay on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you don't have to come back here anymore.
Okay.
But keep going to the VA and speak with Megan and do what they set up for you.
Okay, thank you.
You are.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we just need to get them back on the line and do it.
Give me just a second, I'll get this in, I will get the
State of Ohio recalls Martinez Fernando.
We're getting the interpreter on the line.
This says it was all dismissed. Right there. 250358. No, wait. How's that possible?
All right, we are on the record in case of Statewide versus Martinez Fernando, case number 25-2018, and we have an interpreter from the Ohio Supreme Court on the telephone. Would you identify yourself, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Nosotros nos encontramos en el registro respecto al caso Civil en contra de Martínez Fernando. En el 25-2018 tenemos a un intérprete del teléfono. ¿Se podría identificar a usted mismo, por favor?
And would you, interpreter, would you identify yourself for the record?
Yes, sorry. Sorry, just for the record, do you want me to identify myself in English or in Spanish?
In English, please. And then you can do both, actually.
Okay, thank you. Hello, my name 0624.
Okay, can you identify yourself in Spanish to Mr. Fernandez?
Mi nombre, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Paola, yo seré su intérprete de español el día de hoy.
All right, please ask Mr. Fernando if he still wishes to enter a guilty plea to the 2 charges pending against him.
Señor Fernando, ¿usted todavía desea entrar o ingresar una declaración de culpabilidad para los 2 cargos que están en contra de usted?
No, no.
Speak up.
No.
Okay. What plea does he wish to enter then?
¿Cuál declaración desea ingresar entonces?
Soy culpable por manejar sin licencia y con grados de alcohol.
Perdón, ¿podría repetir un poco más alto?
Pues en realidad no tengo ninguna declaración que hacer, no sé qué podría decir.
Well, really, I don't have a statement to make. I don't know what I could say.
I'm asking him, please ask him if he still wishes to enter a guilty plea, because he just said no, he didn't wish to enter a guilty plea. He had previously said he wanted to enter a guilty plea. Is he changing his mind? That's what I need to know.
Lo que yo le estoy preguntando es si usted todavía desea declararse culpable. Dijo que no quería ingresar una declaración de culpabilidad y anteriormente usted dijo que iba a ingresar una declaración de culpabilidad. Solo quiero asegurarme si es que cambió de opinión. Es lo que necesito saber.
No, no he cambiado de opinión.
So he is entering a guilty plea to driving under the influence and not having a driver's license.
Entonces usted va a ingresar una declaración de culpabilidad por conducción bajo la influencia y por conducir sin una licencia de conducir.
Sí, es correcto.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, I'm going to read the trooper's report. I'm going to ask you to translate that so he understands. Tell him that I'm going to read the crash report to him.
Le voy a leer el reporte de choque.
And Mr. Hill, it looks like he was the at-fault party. But whatever it looks to me like.
Yeah, I don't have that
Yes.
file in front of me anymore.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Unit 1 is the one that struck him, so he got struck by another vehicle according to this. Okay, that's a big difference. Okay, the officer says that there was a 2-vehicle crash on US 52 at about, would have been 1:50 p.m. on August 9th.
Bien, entonces el oficial dijo que hubo un choque de 2 vehículos en la 252 en lo que habría sido alrededor de la 1:50 el 9 de agosto.
Sí, es correcto.
From the report, it looks like another vehicle rear-ended the vehicle that Mr. Fernando was driving at the time.
En el reporte parece ser que otro vehículo le chocó por la parte trasera al vehículo que el señor Fernando estaba conduciendo en ese momento.
Sí, es correcto. Yo estaba parado en el semáforo y estaba en rojo.
Yes, that is correct. I was stopped at the red light, and I was stopped at the light, and it was red.
And then after the police arrived, he started asking Mr. Fernando questions and asking questions about how much he'd had to drink.
Y después, cuando llegó la policía, comenzaron a hacerle preguntas al señor Fernando y preguntarle cuánto había bebido.
Sí, es correcto.
He eventually agreed to take a breath test and tested 11 on the breath test.
Sorry, sir, can you please repeat for the interpreter?
He took a breath test and tested 11 for blood alcohol on the breath test.
Él eventualmente estuvo de acuerdo con tomar una prueba de alcoholemia en la cual arrojó 11 del nivel de alcohol.
Sí.
Okay. Does he have anything he wants to tell me about how this happened?
¿Usted tiene algo que decirme acerca de cómo fue que sucedió esto?
Sí, hice una declaración previa a lo que me preguntó el oficial y me hizo anotarla en un papel y se la entregué a él.
Yes, I did an statement previously to what the officer asked me. They made me write it down and I handed it to him.
Okay, well, I don't have that, so if he wants to make a verbal statement to me today, he can. I don't have any written statement from him.
Entonces yo no tengo eso. Si usted quiere hacer una declaración verbal el día de hoy, puede hacerla porque yo no tengo alguna declaración escrita de su parte.
Ok, pues la verdad yo iba manejando y había muchos carros en el semáforo, estaba en rojo. Cuando me detuve por completo solo sentí el golpe de la persona de atrás que ni siquiera frenó, incluso casi me hacía golpear al carro que estaba enfrente de mí.
Well, the truth is that I was driving and there were a lot of cars. I was at the traffic light and it was red. I stopped completely and that's when I saw someone hit me from behind. I even almost hit the car that was in front of me.
From the report, and I want you to tell him, ask him this, it looks like he did have insurance on this vehicle.
En el reporte, y también para preguntar esto, parece ser que usted tenía seguro en su vehículo.
Sí, es correcto.
Sí, es correcto.
Has he informed his insurance company of this wreck?
Como le informó a su compañía de seguros, estaba en rojo.
Sí.
Okay, Mr. Keel, do you have any questions or anything you want to say to, we need Mr. Fernando to hear?
No, Your Honor. I would make a recommendation on behalf of the state if you want me to.
Yes.
It's a first offense. I believe it's a low score, and really doesn't appear to be any other aggravating circumstances. So we would recommend the minimum sentence on this.
You can tell Mr. Fernando the prosecutor is recommending he get the minimum sentence under Ohio law.
Bien, le quiero decir al señor Fernando que el fiscal está recomendando la sentencia mínima que tenemos bajo nuestra ley.
Okay.
Which is still bad enough. So I'm going to give him a $375 fine and court costs.
Lo cual sigue siendo lo suficientemente malo. Le voy a dar $375 de multa más costos judiciales.
Okay.
That's the minimum fine. 20 days in jail, but all suspended. All your jail suspended.
20 días en cárcel, pero todos están suspendidos. Todos los días están suspendidos.
Okay, thank you.
And because he wasn't at fault for the accident, I'm not going to, usually I would make you do some Community service work of 5 days, I'm not going to require that. No community service.
Y debido a que usted no fue la causa del accidente, usualmente los haría hacer servicio comunitario por 5 días, pero no voy a solicitar eso. No habrá servicio comunitario.
Okay, thank you.
What about dip school, Mr. Field? Do you have any?
Well, I don't,
Your Honor, I'm sorry, he has a B case with no offer.
Okay.
probably would not benefit him if he wouldn't understand what they're saying, so.
That's my thinking. You're not going to appeal it if I don't give him.
No.
Okay. I'm not going to make you go to the driver intervention program, so you just put no dip. And 2 years level 5 probation. So tell him 2 years level 5 probation.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you please repeat? I didn't get the first part.
2 years level 5 probation.
2 años de libertad condicional de nivel 5.
He doesn't have a license, but I'll suspend him getting a license for 6 months.
Usted no tiene una licencia, pero voy a suspender que obtenga una licencia por 6 meses.
Okay.
Review hearing on February 20th of 26.
Sorry, Your Honor, can you please repeat?
Review hearing February 20th of 26.
At 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m.
Voy a estar revisando la audiencia en febrero del 2026 a las 9 a.m.
Okay.
On the no operator's license, $100 fine.
En el cargo de no tener licencia como operador es una multa de $100.
He'll need to meet with the probation officer today.
Usted necesitará reunirse con el oficial de libertad condicional el día de hoy.
Thank you, that's all for now. We may have to call back for his probation meeting.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I couldn't hear that.
I said that's all we'll need for now. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for your services. Have an excellent day. Goodbye.
Okay, if you can escort him to probation and that finishes up. Court's adjourned. That's what the Supreme Court has come up with this play. I think he understands the word.
Yeah.
You know, they ought to be able to appear by Zoom. That would make it easier.
Make